Hello. How's it going? It's me, Keith, from Run Button and from Friends at the Table, and I'm doing the Pokemon game. You should be able to hear sound, yeah. Can you hear me? Am I hearable? Oh, cool. All right, great. So, Nuzlocke, we started this yesterday, and I sort of surprisingly really wanted to play more today. I did a couple things in the meantime. Thing number one is I changed my controls so that I actually like them much better. I was using the arrow keys and X and C to play before, and now I'm using WASD and E, R, and Q. Much easier. A is Q. B is R. Great. And X for start is Q. Great. All right. Excellent. The other thing that I did was... oh, this is the wrong... Whew. I just got scared. Okay, load state. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, sorry, Wade's calling. I can't explain to you what's going on because Wade is calling me. Good evening, Keith. Hi, Wade. It's me, Wade. Were you awake? Yeah, I was awake. How come you're not here yet? Route 31 is where I am. Please get here as soon as you can. Wade wants to give me some berries, and I will oblige, but it is rude that he called me again because I'm busy. And I'm busy telling you that one thing that I did is I ran around a little bit to try to get the egg. Just put a couple miles on the egg. I was worried that if we just played normal, it wouldn't hatch during this session, which I really wanted to. And then I did train up Regigigas for 3 levels, just to sort of get the ball rolling on this so that we wouldn't have to start off with a ton of... what's the thing? Levels? What was I saying? I don't know. I didn't want to have to do... I wanted to cut down on the grinding, so I did that. Here's something I learned. I've never had a Regigigas before, a Reginald Gigas. They do have a very confusing ability. Slow start temporarily halves attack and speed, which is fine. That means that it's going to be very important that I have a special attack, which I do not have right now for Regigigas. I guess the idea is that Regigigas is so powerful, even among legendaries, that it needed a handicap. Hyacinth says, did we confirm or deny that the egg will be randomized? We still do not know. So here are the 3 outcomes for the egg. The egg, this is, by the way, a randomized Nuzlocke. So all of the regions have randomized Pokemon in them, which is why I have a Jirachi and a Regigigas. So the egg has 1 of 3 outcomes. It can either be a Togepi, which is what it's supposed to be. It could also be a basic Pokemon of anything. And I realized that after we stopped recording, it could even be a legendary or an evolved Pokemon. It might be anything. I would say that it is equally likely that it is a Togepi that it is any Pokemon. So that's what we're dealing with. I just saw that Kyle called me on Discord, and I assume that he wants to join. Allie also is probably going to join at some point again. So let me, Kyle, hi. You call? You do a call on me? Is what I asked. Okay, so. Let's play the thing. Let's play the dang thing. I can go south. I can go to the south, which is good. You can give the guy a password and he gives me another egg? Well, okay, that's a good point. I will go see Wade. I will go see Wade before the blah, blah, blah. Did you talk to the guy next to the desk at the center? Pokemon Center or the town, the center of the town? Steak Eater says you can give the guy a password and he gives you another egg if you want to gamble running with 2 eggs. I do not have to gamble running with 2 eggs. If you take a look at my house rules on the side, or the rule, I combined them, you can't really tell. If you take a look at my rules on the side, I am allowed to put NPC boxes in, or NPC gifts in the boxes. And even then, an egg isn't a Pokemon, so I don't think it conflicts with my sort of premise on why I don't want to do that. Hey, Kyle, did you do a call on me?
Hey, idiot.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming. How are you?
Am I live?
You're live on the air. It's Saturday night.
Wow, hi.
Hi. What can I do you for tonight, friend?
I'll take a medium number 9, no pickle,
Oh no.
with a Dr. Pepper.
No, I can't do that. They all come with pickles.
No.
Ooh,
Man,
this guy.
Keith,
Yeah.
do you have what's your special order when you go to a McDonald's or a Burger King or what?
Sorry. Ask the question again. I was talking to a real famous guy in the world of Pokemon, so I gotta.
What's your special order when you get fast food? I get no pickles.
I don't ever modify anything.
Ever.
No. Well, I mean, like, I will at a restaurant, but for fast food, I don't see the need to. I like it the way that it comes. I generally like things the way that they come.
I've tried with pickles so many times. I just don't get it.
I like pickles. I'm a big pickle fan. Fast food pickles are shit pickles, but even then, I still like them. I'm a big fan of pickles. Love a homemade pickle. I actually just bought a bunch of stuff to start pickling my own stuff.
Wow.
I'm gonna do. Have you ever had a half sour pickle?
I don't know.
So a half sour pickle is a pickle that's it's pickled with brine and not vinegar. So it has a more cucumbery taste to it still. But I'm gonna try a 3/4 sour pickle. So I'm gonna do less. I'm gonna do like a saltwater brine and then also some vinegar. See how that goes. I'm gonna do cucumbers. I'm gonna do onions. I'm gonna do carrots, and I'm gonna do green beans.
Wow.
You can pickle anything. Do you know this?
It sounds like I'm witnessing the birth of your next side project.
I have to tell this guy what I think of him. I think that good.
The birth of your next side project.
Oh, that's bad. Don't do that to me. This guy wants to know what I think of him, and I think Giggle no problem. That's what I think of this guy.
I really want McDonald's now.
Yeah? I had McDonald's for the first time in a while, and I'm not being a fast food snob because I live next to a Wendy's. That's why I have not had a McDonald's in a while. And I had a Big Mac, and I was just like, boy, this is not very good.
I don't like a Big Mac.
I went back just to try again. Or really what happened was I was driving all last week when I was driving Isaac to the hospital in Newton Wellesley, and I live in Rhode Island. It was like a 2-hour round trip or maybe a little more. It was like 1 a.m, and I stopped on my way home to get some McDonald's, and I tried what's the McDonald's one? A Quarter Pounder? Yeah, they got Quarter Pounder. I had one of those.
Yes, Grandma. Yes, the McDonald's one is a Quarter Pounder.
I don't go very often. I don't know their menu. I'm sorry that I don't have the fast food menu memorized.
When I worked at McDonald's, like when people would drive up and ask for a Whopper, it wasn't like I was mad at them, but I was just so blown away.
Yeah. Oh, I would never accidentally order the wrong thing because I look at the menu first. Which is, I think, very important when you're ordering something, is to figure out what you want to order. I'm going to call this guy a GTS bicycle. Truly? That gives me all new energy so I can work even harder. Great feedback. It'll help me a lot.
See, I used to just not have a special order, and I would just order the cheeseburgers, and then I would pick the pickles off because I didn't want to be fussy.
Oh, this guy needs a specific password, I guess. I kind of feel like this is cheating, but I will take an egg because I am curious what's in it. This is no. What do I say? No, this is. What do I say to this guy? Sorry, Kyle. Repeat your thing. Repeat your story.
I said I used to just order the burgers the way they come, and then I would pick the pickles off because I didn't want to be a bother.
Oh, but then you started working at McDonald's and learned that it's not really a bother?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. It's more work to put them on, right?
I suppose.
Right.
The problem is with the special order, when I say no pickles, there's like maybe a 5% chance that they're going to fuck it up and do only pickles, and then that's the worst thing possible.
Well, if you don't mind accidentally getting them on, then it's no harm, no foul, right?
Yeah, but then I don't have the ketchup or the mustard or the onions.
Oh, you're saying that they accidentally will just make a plain burger.
No. So sometimes if I say no pickles, they'll mishear it or mistype it as only pickles, and then it's super extra of the thing I don't want and none of the stuff funny. I do want.
Isaac gets a plain hamburger, or like sometimes a plain hamburger with bacon, and this is impossible for all fast food chains. Burger King has the best track record. Like a double hamburger with bacon. Plain with bacon. Plain with bacon, no cheese. That's the one that throws them off. Fuck. Yeah, because they're like plain. Okay, plain.
You're asking these people to perform rocket science at this point.
Here's the thing. They really want to put the cheese on there. They're dying to put cheese on there.
So I would say 99% of the time, if you have a job, you become much more sympathetic to that job because you're like, oh, I know how hard it is now.
Yeah.
But it was not that way with getting special orders right in fast food. Like, I still have no patience for it at all because I've done it and I know it's super easy.
Yeah. It's really... Here's the thing. McDonald's you've listened to Street Fight, so this is something that they talk about a lot in Street Fight, is like the tiers of jobs that you can get. And, like, McDonald's is like... McDonald's, like, I think the way that they phrase it is McDonald's is a job that you get if you can't get a job at the movie theater, which I think is really funny. Brian, the guy who says that, he was like, I know because I couldn't get a job at the movie theater, but I could get a job at McDonald's. Is this not Wade?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but who's this giant ass fucking Pokemon following you around?
This is do you want their name or their nickname?
Both.
This is Regigigas, the legendary Pokemon that I found just hanging out. I have named him Reggie Big Ass.
Show me this.
All right, here's a battle against a Dragonite. All I want in the whole world, by the way, is to catch this Dragonite. It's killing me. Here we go. Let's do it. Boom, got him. Punched him right in the fucking stomach. So here's the fun thing about Regigigas, Kyle, is that Regigigas is so strong that they gave him a handicap ability. So his ability is that for the first 5 turns or something, 4 or 5 turns, he can't. His attack and speed are halved.
When does this happen?
At the start of every fight, his attack and speed are half of what their total, and then after 4 or 5 turns, it goes back to normal.
Yeah, Reggie Big Ass is pretty good.
Yeah. I believe that Regigigas is a Generation 3 legendary. I believe.
I like how I asked to see him, and you're like, don't worry, I'm in a battle. And like now you just see the back of his
somehow he's super tall, but he's so short still somehow. There we go. This is this guy. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, what the fuck? That's
what?
It's so bad.
You don't like Regigigas?
I hate it, Keith.
I've never really liked Regigigas. So the thing with Regigigas is that there's 3 like smaller Regi Pokemon. There's Registeel, Regice, and Regi something. There's a fire one. And this is like this guy made those 3. So this is like the Pokemon that made those 3 other legendaries. So it's kind of yeah.
Which one did it? Sorry, which did it make?
Registeel, Regice, and then one other one like Regifire or something. I don't know. There's a fire one.
This has to be after Generation 3 because I've never heard of any of this.
Let's see. Regigigas is 4, Generation 4.
Aha!
Yeah, you got me.
I nailed you to the fucking wall.
So I guess, Kyle, my point was, all right, now I gotta find Wade. Oh, I think I remember where Wade is. Wade's just right up here. Okay. Anyway, a Garchomp. I got killed by this guy's baby bro earlier. Lucky the what's his name died, the Kingdra.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, there was a whatever this guy's basic form is, Gibble or something. I was calling it the wrong name, but it knew Dragon Rage, which just flat 40 damage, and it like almost wrecked my whole team. But I got out of it with only with only 1 death.
Hey, my dude.
Yeah.
Why all these Pokies so low?
I caught this Regigigas, and so I'm training him up so that I can go to the next area. Oh no! Oh no! It just died. This thing's dead.
What?
This thing died.
Oh no!
Yeah, Dragon Rage, same fucking thing.
Remind
me to never fight a dragon Pokemon. Never.
Regigigas, no!
Regigigas just fucking died, man.
Dude.
Flee. Holy shit.
That is the fucking savagery of the Nuzlocke.
That is the savagery of the randomized Nuzlocke where you can run into a dragon type that knows Dragon Rage, just flat 40 damage before you even have 40 health. At level 5. Are you kidding me?
What? What kind of fuck? That's some metronome shit. That ever happened to you?
Oh, that'll happen. Yeah, not today, but yeah.
Like a level 8 Clefairy does like Hydro Pump and just like blows you up.
Absolutely. Ugh. This flat 40 damage thing is rough, man. There was even, you were here for Sonic Boom, the normal type that does a flat 20 damage, and even that was a little bit nuts for me. Is that not?
Yeah, flat damage is crazy.
It's for me. Obtained. Ooh, he found a single Chesto Berry. Thanks, man. You fucking asshole. Called me all the way back here for a Chesto Berry.
I feel like on some level, Pokemon takes pride in being sort of broken.
Oh yeah, sure. There's a game this is a game that is not a balance. This is a game where some Pokemon are just way better than other Pokemon for no reason. There's no reason why why
there's no reason they use a Rattata.
Right, there's no reason to use a Rattata. There's no reason not to evolve your Pikachu. And also, you look at the stats for like Generation 1 Pokemon like Golem, Gengar, and Alakazam. They all evolve the same way by being traded. They're all level 3 or stage 3 evolutions, but like a Golem is way less powerful than Gengar and Alakazam. For no reason. There's no reason for it. Like they're the same. It's like for all intents and purposes, they're the same category of thing.
Technically, you could say the reason is that you encountered Geodudes way earlier in the game, so you get a Golem way earlier.
No, because you still can only trade it.
True, but you can get a Graveler really quickly and then have a Golem instantly.
What level does Graveler evolve from? Yeah, 25. That's the same as Still evolves level 25. Yeah,
that's pretty high.
I think Haunter is level like 26 or something, so it's really close. Hey, Courtney. Courtney says, "I hate school." Yeah. Ash didn't level Pikachu out of. Ash didn't. Evolve. Ash didn't evolve Pikachu out of love. Well, Pikachu asked not to be evolved, and it was a TV show, so they didn't have to. They didn't have to care about base stats. Oh, I have to release my Regigigas. So Kyle, what are you up to? I was surprised that you called me up.
You know, Disney pulled a Simpsons, and there's every Pokemon ever now, like on Pokemon streaming or whatever.
Oh, PokemonStreaming.com?
PokemonStreaming.info. You go there, you can stream every Pokemon. Gotta catch them all.
That Pokemon show's not too bad. It is a very basic anime, but it is not that bad. It's not even bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty dang good.
Nicole and I tried so hard to get Lucas into it, and he just didn't care, and we were so pissed about it.
Well, have you considered that kid has bad taste?
Yes.
And which side did you come on?
Yeah,
Confirmed or denied bad taste?
I'm not here to publicly shame an 8-year-old. Okay?
I'll do it. I'll shame any 8-year-old.
I mean, 8-year-olds, like, having bad taste is like 50% of their job.
And the other half is not liking Pokemon, I guess.
Yeah, I remember that time when you and I were like complaining about a Pokemon game. We're just like, yeah, Pokemon is fucking up. And then our cousin Brian heard that and was like, yeah, I also don't like Pokemon. And we didn't say anything to him, but we wanted to just be like, shut up, you're 6. You're supposed to love Pokemon.
Yeah, we don't like it because you're supposed to like it. I haven't seen you around before, so you think you're pretty tough? That's the implication, as if you're new to the area, it must be because you think you're tough. Ooh, entrepreneur Chloe. I do really like that any of these people can be any name, any job, regardless of looks. This little kid is was it engineer?
I didn't see it.
Oh, entrepreneur Chloe, and they have a legendary Pokemon. Courtney, just be right back. School again. Courtney, it's 9 o'clock. Why are you going to school right now?
Night school? Night school.
Yeah, Courtney, you going to night school? But Courtney was at school earlier today.
Courtney has never not been in school.
How old is Courtney?
She's my age, 28.
I stopped going to school because I really didn't like it.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. And so whenever someone's in school and they're like a fucking adult and they're just like going to school, I'm like, what? Why? Don't you hate it there? Isn't it a shitty place?
How are you doing that?
How did you do that? You're 28 and they tell you to do homework and you do it?
Yeah, I wasn't made for school. Oh yeah,
Victor says, I hate work though. Yeah, like work sucks and it sucks, probably worse than school, but at least they don't try to get you to do homework.
I went to some parenting classes.
Oh yeah?
And it was a real reminder of like why I was so miserable in school. Like it's easy to forget after being out of a classroom for so long. Like, why was I not successful in school? Like, what was the problem? And then just being in a classroom setting for like 2 hours a week or something, I was like, oh my God, this is torture. I used to do this all day long.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm not like a maniac.
Yeah, you used to do that all day long for like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, pretty much, maybe more than 8 hours depending on the school. And then they'd send you home, and they'd be like, you have 3 hours of homework.
It's nuts.
It's crazy.
It's
That's 11
so
hours a day,
crazy.
5 days a week. That's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I feel like I had a weird childhood, but I still, like, I can't imagine how much worse my life would have been if I ever bothered to do that shit. It would have been so much worse.
Wait, what do you mean?
My life would have been worse if I did homework because of how much of it there was. I added hundreds of hours onto the time that I had to spend by not doing it.
You got to play through KOTOR 1 and 2 like 6 more times each because of all that homework you didn't do.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about 2 to 4 hours of homework a week or a night, 5 nights a week. That's a lot of fucking homework that I got to not do.
Yeah, so yeah, it was just like, it was a real reminder. It suddenly all came back to me that like having to sit still and listen to someone lecture for 1 to 2 hours, it's basically a form of torture to me. Like, it's so unbearable.
Yeah. What is Perish Song?
I was just not made for a classroom environment.
Oh, wow. Perish Song is cool. It's like Destiny Bond, but creepier.
What is Destiny Bond?
Destiny Bond is a move. I think we talked about this yesterday. If I use Destiny Bond on you and then I faint, you also die.
Oh, Bond.
Bond, like tied together.
I thought you meant bomb, like something that explodes.
I guess my wish didn't come true because I won the battle. I don't know.
I'm going to blow up your Destiny, asshole. So I recently found my Mario Party N64 cartridge.
Wow, you want to play?
What?
You want to play?
No.
Is that why you're bringing this up? You want to play some with me?
No. That wasn't where I was going. Never again.
Are you sure? Maybe what we should do is we should play through all of them as long as we possibly can.
No.
Wow, all the way down to here is the next place I can catch a Pokemon. That's terrible. You know what? Steak Eater, I'm gonna take you up on that egg.
What?
There's a guy, if you give him the right compliment, he gives you an egg, and I'm just gonna do it.
Oh, like Steak Eater's gonna tell you what to say?
No, I have to like look it up. It's like random based on your trainer ID, so it's like one of those things that it'll never fucking happen to anyone unless you look up how to do it. You know?
Oh, weird.
Yeah. What's this city called? I can't even remember. What is that noise you're making over there?
Sorry, I was clacking together N64 cartridges.
That's weird.
Sorry.
Violet City egg codes. There we go. That's what it is. All right.
No.
So my trainer ID. What were you gonna say?
So, I found my Mario Party game cartridge with my save file from when I was a little kid. And it has that single player mode where you get like a Mario World style overworld map and you go through and you have to beat every minigame against AI. And I think I got all the way to the very last one and then never beat it. And it's because it was Slot Car Derby 2 and it's fucking impossible.
Oh, Slot Car Derby's fun. It is impossible.
It's so impossible, especially against this AI. But I came down here, I was like about to turn on the game and just sit here for probably an hour and try to beat Slot Car Derby.
All right, so I have to tell this guy. Here's what I have to tell this guy. Here's what he says. Let's talk to this guy. Primo, hello. I should be a familiar face to every Pokemon fan. I'm from the TV show, The Show Me Show. I am Primo, the big brother. Today, would you, one of my fans, tell me what you think of me? Yes, I will. I think that you are a gourmet. I think this guy is a gourmet filter. Confirm.
What?
Yes. Yeah, I think he's a gourmet filter.
This is insane.
Oh my.
What is this?
Is that how you feel about me? I never thought of it that way before. By the way, how do you like the way I am so exciting and fun?
What is this?
I will tell you exactly how I like that. I like that filter. Filter likes. Confirm. I like how fun and exciting you are. Filter likes. Primo.
Keith, what is happening?
He says, It's just, you are no ordinary fan knowing such a thing. You're a trainer, right? I'll pull some strings for you. I think I can swing a deal to get you a new wallpaper for your PC boxes. Oh, is this not? Oh, I was supposed to get an A. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, this thing was, oh, he wants to know again. Okay. I'll tell you what I think of you. I think you are. You know, I think this guy is Vital Spirit. Oh. Kyle, I think this guy's Vital Spirit.
What? This is some fucking Final Fantasy 2 ass shit, and it is upsetting me deeply.
Points. Vital Spirit points. That's what I think of this guy. And then he says, oh my, is that how you feel about me? I never thought of it that way before. By the way, how do you like the way I am so exciting and fun? And the way I feel about that is flying. Cards.
What is happening?
Flying cards. I like this guy. I like flying cards, how this guy is so exciting and fun. Boom, I got an egg to replace Regigigas. What did this guy say? Ooh, the Duskull egg. I was told that it was going to be a Mareep egg. So it looks like we got our confirmation. Eggs are random because I just got a Duskull egg.
Is that good?
Duskull's fine, right? I don't know.
What is this nuts ass shit you were just doing?
Were you not watching?
I was looking at it, but it didn't make any sense.
So, do you know how in Pokemon you can't type in stuff? They just give you a list of words that you can say?
No.
You don't know about this? They've been doing it since Generation 2, I think.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have. Anyway, they instead of letting you type in something, it's the same thing that like a lot of DS online games do, where like you can't pick what you want to say. You can only pick from a list of pre-approved words. And basically there's a list of pre-approved words, and this guy says like, "What do you think of me?" And based on your trainer ID, a random combination of words will get you a gift. And one of the ways to get a gift was to tell this guy, based on my trainer ID, Vital Points and Flying Skull and Filter Likes and the other fucking thing. It's very silly.
Filter likes?
Filter Likes. It's just random words.
But how were you ever supposed to know what random words to pick?
You were never supposed to know. There's no way of knowing. I guess someone could randomly accidentally get one. But like the way that I figured it out was I typed in my trainer ID on a website and it told me what to say.
That is so weird.
Yeah, it's super weird. That's why I kind of felt like it wasn't cheating, because there's no way to ever get that right ever anyway. And also my Regigigas
exactly
guy.
why it is cheating.
But they made it impossible. They made it like so that you can't even get it by accident. If this guy said, "What do you think of me?" and I said, "Filter likes," like it's
that
not,
kind of makes it seem like you weren't supposed to be able to do it.
Then why would this guy have the eggs ready to give out?
Because it's a cheat.
It's not a cheat. It's in the game. It's a game. It's just that they made the game stupid.
Yeah, they made the game stupid. Like the run button in Mario 64 DS. They just made it stupid.
That video went out earlier today. I fixed my computer. I finally fixed it. Did you see my tweet about it?
No, you didn't.
I did. I figured out what it was. I think at some point, back when I was trying a lot of different things to fix my computer, but it was my hard drive. I think that I fucked up something in the BIOS, and so I my computer crashed like 8 times in a row trying to render this one video. And so I was like, okay, I got to figure out what's going on. Step 1, let's reset my BIOS, and then immediately everything worked.
How do you know? How do you know it just hasn't crashed yet?
Well, because I was able to render that video on the first try, and it crashed 8 times in a row.
Ah.
So I guess it's possible that it's a coincidence, but I tried a lot of times to render that video, and it crashed each time. And one of the error codes or 2 of the error codes in a row that it spit out for me when it blue screened was they were both CPU problems. And then when I tried to have it render the video with CPU and GPU, it crashed even faster. And so I was like, okay, there must be something wrong with something here. And so luckily it wasn't a hardware issue, which is good because the CPU, GPU are both relatively new, less than 2 years old each. Anyway, it shouldn't be a problem anymore, hopefully. Let's fingers crossed. Allie messaged me. I think Allie's going to join.
No.
No?
No, I say no.
Hey, Kyle, can you tell me real quick? I just want to make sure everything's right on the YouTube. What's the title of this stream?
It says Keith's HeartGold Randomizer Nuzlocke.
All right, there we go. So it sounds like you can't tell me what to do.
Well, I have 50% control of Run Button.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. We each have 49, and Andy Short has 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good point.
So if you want to text Andy and ask him whose side he's on.
The idea of having Andy Short as a tiebreaker.
Yeah, it was really funny. And scary, and also a bad idea. How to add a person to a call. Let's see. That's Courtney. No one look at her username, or she'll get mad.
Oh, that's her fault.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Oh my god. I didn't know people were gonna see that.
Yeah, I didn't know people were ever gonna see my username. To be fair, her explanation did make sort of sense. Which was she never used Discord and forgot. Hey, Allie, what's up?
Hi, what's going on?
Nothing. Kyle's here. He's saying, "Oh my god."
It was your voice was quiet and sort of in the background, and I thought it was my daughter on the baby monitor, and I was like, "God damn it!"
Yeah, Kyle hates his daughter.
I hate my daughter after 7:30 p.m.
Is that why you're in parenting classes? Because you're like, how do I learn to like this goddamn kid?
Don't call him out. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just making all this up.
No, everybody should go to parenting class.
I think that everyone should hate their kids, especially if they're babies.
Can I maybe get like a screen
No,
share?
I love my daughter more than anything in the world.
Oh, Kyle, are you in Sandwich right now?
PM. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I'm gonna screen share, and I didn't want it to fuck up the entire thing for your audio.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, are you guys hearing this? Is this a new thing that Discord can do? Is capture
I can
audio?
hear
I can
Wow,
hear.
Discord is truly first of all, it is making Voice Meter Banana obsolete. Is what it's doing.
Oh yeah. And I mean,
No, I don't know.
Voice Meter Banana is something that's an amazing tool until something better comes along, and then like I could not be more glad to say goodbye to voice mute.
Yeah,
it's
same.
so complicated and hard to use.
Yeah.
It's because it's not an amazing tool. It's like the only
It's
one
the
available.
literally the only tool.
Yeah, only game in town.
I was looking for anything better, anything, and it's here. And this is easy, thankfully.
Oh, this is perfect. Oh, you guys, this is ideal.
Oh yeah, what's the state of the game?
Reggie
the
Big Ass
crowd?
just
What's
died,
going on?
Allie. You missed Reggie Big Ass dying. I found there was a wild
What?
Garchomp, and it used Dragon Rage, and Regigigas doesn't even have 40 HP to lose. It only had 32.
Oh my god.
So, straight away, as soon as I started the stream, like, basically the first thing that happened was Reggie Big Ass died. I got a second a Pokemon egg that I believe, here's the thing. Oh, I learned this. I learned that the eggs are most likely random because I did a thing that was supposed to get me a Mareep egg, and it gave it to me and said, this is a Duskull egg. And so, I do think that it's a mystery with the Togepi egg. It's a mystery egg. Truly a mystery egg.
Okay. So it's just the 2 Pokemon right now.
Just the 2 Pokemon right now.
Okay, good. Thank you for getting me up to speed.
Yeah. Allie, I tweeted about maybe doing this. You okay, Kyle?
Guys, Slot Car Derby 2 is so hard.
Are you playing? I'm going to kick you off if you're trying to play other video games.
No.
You can play a different game.
You can't play a different game.
Yes, I can.
No. Allie said can't. Cannot. Allie was
No.
not agreeing with you.
Wrong. I'm sorry.
Are you also streaming that other game? Is it like a split screen
I
situation?
should
Yeah, you should do that.
Don't do that.
You're just playing games.
You just like, I just want to play slot card racer.
Just reacting.
It was what I came to do.
I mean, you can
Oh
play.
my-
You can play the game. You just can't be on my stream reacting to your game that no one can see. So you can play your game. You just can't do it on the microphone connected to me.
I was in first place, and I baited breath keep. No breaths were happening,
Okay.
and I fucking spun out because it's so hard.
It's hard. It is hard.
The hard turns are easy and the easy turns are hard, and it doesn't make any sense. This game's so broken.
It's so broken. Well, you just got. Here's the thing: if the easy ones are hard and the hard ones are easy, just do everything in reverse. Just take the hard turns crazy and take the easy turns gently.
Good point.
Thanks. I know.
Right, the people are demanding a run button Discord.
Why? Give me 3 good reasons from 3 separate people.
Community.
I want 3 people each to have a good fucking reason.
Brand.
Not from you. I'm
Okay.
talking about from the people that want it.
No, I just keep hearing you say from me.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you just keep saying I want to hear from Kyle specifically.
Oh, no, I didn't say that. Kyle's lying.
Yeah, no.
Are you sure? I
Yeah.
feel like I heard that.
Why? Okay, Allie. Let's do this. Allie, as someone that also already has a Discord for people that watch your show, maybe we could do like a point counterpoint. Just play devil's advocate. Even if all you do is like our Discord, just be like, well, here's a reason why maybe you wouldn't want a Discord.
Okay, so moderation is difficult.
Okay. Now, Kaya, you counterpoint.
I will feed it. I'll walk it every day. I'll take it to the vet.
I used the wrong thing.
Well, he is gonna take it to the vet.
Okay.
Here's one. Don't you guys like regularly suggest people yell at you? Do you really want to not? You want to close the gap on that fine.
That is true. We are much more confrontational with our fans than Friends at the Table is. I'm on much better behavior than Friends at the Table.
I'm not confrontational. Don't
You
say
sometimes are. You absolutely sometimes are. You totally are.
Not next to you, I'm not.
And when I start shit, you are right next to me engaging with the shit also.
I don't think that's true.
Kyle, do you engage with any shit?
Kyle's engaging in all the shit. When I start yelling at someone, Kyle is right there being like, yeah, fuck you.
What are you talking about?
This happens. This is how it goes, especially now that we do record live for patrons. If somebody comes in and is being an idiot, and I say you're being a fucking idiot, we both do the thing where we go like, fuck you. You know that. We both do that.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Wait. I thought you meant, like, getting into arguments, like, in comments and on Twitter and stuff.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Get him out of there!
No! How come this guy has a level fucking 23 Pokemon? Okay, here's the thing. This randomizer is really fucking with the levels, like the
difficulty?
The levels of trainers' Pokemon. This guy should not have a level 23.
Girachi, get the hell out of there. What were we talking about?
Discord.
Wasn't there something else?
We were talking about shouting at people and getting into fights on Twitter.com. And you were saying that Keith gets into fights and you don't.
God damn it. Jesus Christ.
Oh. This is tough.
This is tense. This is life or death. I don't know how better to explain it. This is life or death. Everything is on. Welcome to Run Button, where everything is on the line.
Yeah, I think Nuzlocke can be mostly boring. It's a lot of grinding, but then when you get into trouble, it's pretty tense.
Here's the thing: I have so far only been in trouble, so it's been really good. I think.
Yeah, I think there's a much higher potential for that in this randomizer thing.
Yeah, god damn it, shit. All right. Well, the good news is that I really think that Jumanji can take this Girafarig.
We gotta hope.
The problem. Here's what happened. Here's what happened. What happened was I meant to use Wish and then switch to Wobbuffet so that Wish would heal Wobbuffet, but instead I used Rest and put my Jumanji to sleep, and then the How Come was left to still be hurt, and then got flinched twice in a row by Stomp. So I got really unlucky. By the way, if you didn't watch the last part, I did misspell Jumanji. I do not want to hear anybody referencing that I did that. This thing is named Jumanji, and I don't want to hear about it. We're going to all play just a very, very small game of pretend.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I confused too? Only the other thing is supposed to be confused. Don't do a status on me. I hate it.
Is this HeartGold?
This is HeartGold, true.
Okay, we have 2 different Pokemon Gold Nuzlocks on our YouTube channel now.
Yeah, I consider that. Don't worry about it. One of them is a randomizer. It's a totally different thing.
Keith!
Yeah.
I'm really worried about it.
Can someone...
People aren't used to us doing...
I need someone in the chat to tell me... Shut up, Kyle. I need someone in the chat to tell me if my wish worked or if I flinched, because I wasn't paying attention. Do I have to use wish again? Someone said to flinch. Okay, so I guess I'm using wish again. I mean, I guess worst case scenario is that I healed myself twice. Right? Ooh. Eee. Ooh, boy. this is really bad. Oh, this is really bad. Okay, I'm just gonna have to use potions. Can you believe that? Can you believe the fucking luck that I am having here?
No luck.
No luck. I'm having a really unlucky time with this Nuzlocke. It's fine, because Psybeam does not do very much to this guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's lucky.
That is. Should have named this guy Lucky.
Is this guy's only Pokemon? What kind of match is this?
They have had. This is their 4th Pokemon.
What?
Yeah, this is my 4th battle. This is a battle. I'm in a battle.
But it's not like a gym? Or
No,
anything?
it's just some
a
fucking guy. Yeah, just some asshole. Some asshole who's just like, oh yeah, I like to go to areas where everyone's really weak and kill their Pokemon with my strong Pokemon.
With 4.
Another flinch, by the way. I flinched again.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that in an MMO who goes to like the starter zone for the enemy faction.
It's not right. It's not right. If you
Not right.
I don't appreciate it.
It's not right.
It's not right. It's not okay.
No. It's not okay.
It's against the rules.
There was a couple of years ago. There was someone who went
Listen,
around.
old man, I don't want to hear your fucking stories.
Aw,
Hey!
What?
Kyle, go on.
that was harsh. No, okay. There was a fucking young artist who went around town and was spray painting using a stencil that he had that said "not art." It was a very deep message.
That sounds like art to me.
He fucking made all of us think. But my favorite was that on one of them, someone had went up to it and added an S and an F to make it snot fart.
Wow.
Okay, I guess old folks do still have something to offer. Joey has something to say. Hey, do you remember my super cool Ghastly? Ghastly is different from regular Ghastly. It's like my Ghastly is in the top percentage of Ghastly. Do you know what I'm saying? Bye. The bye was implied. He actually didn't say bye. Okay, I guess the only way to heal this fucking guy is to potion him. Because I'm just surrounded by grass on all sides. Oh, this is great. This is before they let you just like use multiple potions without having to go back into the menu.
Yeah, Mock Salute says next Pokemon named Snotfart, and they're right.
Yeah.
I might do that. I could possibly do that. Yeah. I mean, no guarantees. Okay.
That would be dope.
No promises. No. I don't know. Something else. Some other noun.
If it was like a Grimer.
Oh.
Oh, if I found a Grimer, yeah, Snotfart for sure. I am fighting this guy. Probably shouldn't, considering that last guy. Oh, he's only got one. That's great.
just the one.
That last guy had 4 Pokemon. That was crazy that they did that to me. I cannot believe it.
Well, you know, they don't think you're gonna play Pokemon like this. You know that, right?
Yeah, they're not expecting it. I mean, here's the thing. It's a randomizer, right? So I bet that maybe what they're trying to do is they're trying to rebalance the game to account for why not? Why can't I switch it out? All right, fine, whatever. Maybe they increased other Pokemon's levels to account for the fact that you can like catch legendary Pokemon right away, but I mostly can't catch other Pokemon right away, which is the problem.
Well, you can. You're just not.
No, I can't. I won't.
But you,
Wait,
You will.
Haunch Crow?
What about him?
What?
What about Haunch Crow?
Get out of here with Haunch Crow.
What about Haunch Crow? I don't know what the thing is.
Oh shit! Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I thought you were fighting a Haunch Crow right now.
No, I was fighting a Haunch Crow 10 minutes ago.
God. Damn it. No, I wasn't looking at that the whole time. I just got momentarily switched.
Oh, okay. This happened yesterday when you were like 10 minutes behind. What's going on over there?
I know. It was a different. Well, this time it was because I had been watching on the stream, and then you started the screen share.
Oh, okay.
But Honchkrow is like a really, really bad name for a Pokemon, though.
Why is that?
Because it's real bad.
Explain yourself.
It's
It's Honchkrow, like Honcho, because he's the bird boss.
It's like a terrible pun, and it's not good to say. It's gross to say.
I think that you look at that guy and you're like, wow, that bird sure is the top cheese. And so I think the name makes sense.
I don't think that. Not me.
You got a cat meowing over there, someone?
Yeah, I do.
I had some fish tonight, and my cat was begging more than I've ever seen him beg. Ever. He was like sitting next to me and barking. He was just like, row, row, row.
I feel like I have never successfully tied a cat meowing to any reason.
Really?
Like, I have never figured out why a cat is meowing.
Wow, because usually I feel like it's pretty obvious. Because usually, like, they're meowing and they're right next to their food bowl because they want food, or they're meowing and they're right next to you because you have fish, or they're meowing. You know, that's most of it. Or they're mad. Sometimes they're meowing because they're angry.
Cats
I don't
only meow
feel like the cats that I've had have ever been cats that meowed when they were hungry. Like, they might, like, follow me around or stand by their food bowl, but I don't think they've ever meowed at me.
My cat is very vocal. He's always doing all different sorts of meowing. And he barks a lot. He does, like, really short meow, like, fast. He'll be like, row, 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 row.
Has your cat ever been around a dog?
No, never.
Huh. Because my cat, like, begs for stuff because she learned that from a dog. Like, to beg at the table.
I think that my cat is someone that was put under a spell and turned into a cat.
Okay.
Because he's very weird.
That's why he's such a fucking jerk.
Yeah, because he's like, don't touch me, I'm a guy. I'm just a guy.
Like, you pick him up and he's like, how undignified.
That's
me.
Kyle, you've seen Oscar when you pick him up, right? And he's just like nonstop.
He's just like, what the fuck are you doing to me right
now? He's also a really effective squirmer. I feel like most cats you can just kind of like hold tight and they'll not really be able to get out. Oscar's like, whatever he does, he wriggles in the exact right way where he is impossible to hold on to.
I think most cats are pretty good at getting away if they want to be.
Maybe that's true. Come on. Hey, don't you hate it when you step in the grass and right away you got a battle, huh? Isn't that just the pits?
They should change that in the code.
Is this a Pokemon you can catch? Is this a new area?
This is still Route 32. It's a really long, horrible route that's driving me crazy.
I don't like these rules. They don't make any sense.
You said, I'm going to call Allie out because I tweeted about doing this, and then 3 seconds later, Allie was like, oh, if you're doing it, I'll also do it. Because you said you were invested, and that sounds like you like the rules, not like you don't like the rules.
I'm invested, but I just don't.
Yeah? Kyle?
I did it!
What'd you do? Get kicked off this call for playing another game?
Is that what you did? Mario Party.
Wow. Who were you playing against?
The AI?
No, I beat the single player mode from my game cartridge that I had when I was a kid.
Oh.
Really nice job.
This is a long time coming for me. This is a big milestone in my life.
Wow.
So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your Poke Party over there. Let's get back to the game at hand.
I feel like the people at home would have loved to see that. You weren't also streaming it. But it is what it is. And I'm proud of you.
True to Mario Party form, I don't know why I won. It seemed to have been completely random.
Well, a win's a win. Anyway, I'm invested in this, but this whole you could just
It's working,
Well-
isn't it?
you could just catch.
I'm doing it,
No,
aren't I?
Allie, you don't get it.
I clearly don't.
Yeah, you
You
don't
don't
get it.
fucking
You don't fucking
get it.
get it. You don't get it.
I'm not a gamer. It's true. I mean,
Oh my god, Allie, are you a fake girl gamer?
this whole time I've been lying.
It's just Monopoly. She really likes Monopoly.
I like Monopoly.
No, you like Fortune Street.
I do. I mean, I love Fortune Street. I like Monopoly.
Oh, okay. What game do you like?
Viva Pinata.
Oh, yeah, same. That's a good man. That's a good one. I want to do. Here's what I want. I want to do a Nuzlocke Viva Pinata run. We got to figure out how to do that.
Oh man.
How do you Nuzlocke a Viva Pinata?
Yeah, we got to figure out some kind of tough ass house rule for Viva Pinata.
It's like, and then it'll catch on, and then all of the podcasts would be like, it's like the Dark Souls of Viva Pinata,
Mm-hmm.
and people will just start talking about how much it's like Dark Souls and what sort of themes overlap in terms of design.
Vicious Pinata. Could that be something?
Is that something?
It is.
Vicious.
Diva Pinata.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there one where Viva's the same and Pinata is different? Viva, no.
No, well, I mean,
This is still, I want to double check that this is. Okay, so here's where we've gone so far, right?
Okay.
We started Route 29, that's one Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
Route 30, 2. Dark Cave, 3. Route 31 is 4, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Uh-huh.
Pokemon. I've got my starter. I just want to make sure that I've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokemon plus my starter plus I think I have an extra Pokemon somewhere. Oh, Sprout Tower. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, so as far as I know, and Runes of Alph. So do I have a Pokemon I can catch somewhere? Oh, no, because I killed the Perugly at the beginning. Got it. All right, great. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't somewhere I could go to catch another Pokemon.
Okay.
Allie, the reason
MJ says Viva Pinata, which is pretty good. Or Sam says Viva Pinharder, which is also good. Pinata is good.
Pinata's pretty good.
Well, Kyle, what was your original one?
Vicious Pinata.
Vicious Pinata.
It's not great.
It was a good first go.
Yeah.
It was a springboard.
Set the tone.
Yeah. It was a proof of concept. So Kyle, what game are you playing now that you're done doing something else instead of streaming properly?
I guess I'm not doing anything. I don't know.
Okay. That's good to hear.
Well, welcome.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, part of it is that I'm at Nicole's house right now, so I don't have as many opportunities to play this Mario Party thing. So if I want to beat Slot Card Derby, I gotta do it while I'm here.
Why is that? Do you not have it? You don't have your N64 isn't at your place?
Right.
Right. That makes sense. I can get this thing no fucking problem. Oh, now here's something. I'm gonna run out of moves soon. I'm gonna run out of just attack power.
Live through that.
Jumanji, excuse you.
How did it says Jumani?
We went over this. It doesn't say that. It says Jumanji. Thanks.
Kyle.
Yeah.
We had a rule.
We have a yeah. This was spoken about.
Okay, yeah. This is a stream about nonsensical rules.
You know, if you break one rule, Keith's gonna have to break all of them.
Here's the thing:
You're
Pokemon is a game where they force you to
Nuzlocke
name.
is a house of cards.
Pokemon is a game where they force you to name a creature you have just finished attacking. It's tough, and they absolutely force you to. You either have to, yeah.
Are you saying that you were so emotionally stricken from your battle with this Pokemon that you that was why you couldn't?
In the heat of the moment, I forgot a J. In the heat of the moment, I forgot one letter. Yeah, that's what happened.
Fingers trembling with adrenaline.
Yeah, it was tough. We're talking about a legendary Pokemon here. I just found it out there.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, it's a
high
legendary?
stakes. Yeah.
Yeah, Jirachi's a legendary Pokemon. This little baby has a whole movie about him and his dumb star head.
Show it to me, please.
Oh, you talking about? You want to see a picture of the Wish Pokemon? Jirachi, the Wish Pokemon?
I guess yes.
Let me see if I can.
Summary. Here we go. Right here. Look at that.
Looking
Wow.
great. Beautiful.
Steel and Psychic. It has these little tags on its head. Those are wishes. People have wishes. Put wishes on.
Okay, this is the one. This was the one that people put wishes on. They write down things and stick it to its head.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not weird.
No, it's not weird. I mean, it's a living legend.
Mm-hmm.
Jirachi, the
Pokemon
living
got
legend.
weird.
Did it? It got weird?
Okay, Pokemon was always weird, but I wanted it to stay weird in the way that it was.
You wanted it to stay weird in the way that it seemed when you were 7.
Yeah.
Right, instead of that you grew up.
Yeah. It can be both.
It
Yeah,
could still be
well.
that.
All right, I can
Right.
catch a Pokemon right here. I can do it. I can catch a Pokemon, go here, and then catch a Pokemon. In Union Cave. I support Union Cave.
Is this new?
This is a new spot. Wow, another legendary.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Happening?
What? I mean, again, it'll probably fucking die like Reggie Big Ass.
What is happening?
I don't know.
No,
I feel like I'm getting like both really
Keith.
lucky and really unlucky at the same time. What, Kyle?
In my experience, you should just throw Pokeballs without hitting it, so you don't kill it.
How about a nest ball?
I don't know.
This is a legendary Pokemon, Kyle. I don't know if the rules are the same.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
a
true.
randomizer.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Ugh, Lugia, Jeepers Creepers.
that was gross.
Corey wanted to know how Reggie died. Reggie had 32. Oh, boy. And I lost it. See what I mean by lucky and unlucky sort of at the same time?
Yeah.
Reggie had 32 max health and was hit by a wild Garchomp, the new Dragon Rage, took down 40 health, which is more than 32. Same fate as Lucky, unfortunately.
You know what other game I got here? Pokemon Snap.
Oh.
That's a game.
That, I know that people have said this before. When are we getting a new Pokemon Snap game?
I don't know.
The consoles have come and they have gone.
I
for the
feel like they have
opportunities.
they are now on their third console in a row that would be
This
perfect
is-
for Pokemon Snap.
This is just another. This is no Waluigi and Smash all over again. They're purposefully withholding this.
Well, do you feel like it's because they don't have the Blockbuster buy-in anymore? They don't have a place you can go to
Oh my
get your
God.
pictures printed out.
No, Wi-Fi printers. You can do it at your home now.
HP can hit them up.
And I never ever printed out a Pokemon Snap picture
Yeah, me neither.
Oh,
yeah.
what? Why were you taking the pictures?
because it's a game. It's a video game.
Yeah, but they were pictures.
Yeah,
I don't
pictures in a
know
video
why.
game.
I think I was like the only person in America that like wasn't ever really near a Blockbuster.
Oh.
I was,
Yeah.
I was not. I was near a Blockbuster, but it was not like that close. I lived like 10 or 12 minutes from a Blockbuster. How far away is your Blockbuster, Kyle?
I have never known a Blockbuster near a place where I live.
How about like a Hollywood Video?
But yeah, I had multiple Hollywood videos. Also had some Video Thunders.
Oh wow.
You ever see a Video Thunder?
Yeah. You see it like about a few seconds after you see a Video Lightning.
Did you guys ever have grocery stores that you could like rent movies out of as well?
No.
I do now because Redbox.
Oh yeah. This was like I don't know if it's just a West Coast thing.
I've never. Oh wait, tell me about this weird grocery store thing.
I feel like it was just a thing in California.
No, here's the thing. Keith was there for this. In Hampton Beach, there was an old lady with signs in her windows that said like VCR and VHS rentals.
What?
And we
This
went
is
up to
amazing.
her door one day and was like, "Hey, what's the deal with your rentals?" And she came out with a printed like 6-page list of all the movies she had, and they were all duplicates that were like copied on blank VHS tapes.
Now, can I tell the second half of this story?
Sure.
Do you remember the second half?
Not really.
So, I don't remember what movies we rented, but I do remember that in addition to payment, she required collateral that we leave with her.
What?
Do you remember what we left as collateral as a promise?
Because we
and
rented a
goodwill?
VCR as well.
We did? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember what we left as collateral to ensure that we would return with the
No.
VCR? I left my shoes. I gave her my shoes.
No, you.
I bartered my shoes for temporary use of her VHS player so that we could watch some fucking tapes at a beach.
I think it was The Matrix.
Oh, it was The Matrix. You're totally right. It was. I think it was 2 Matrix movies. I think it was like 1 and 2.
You
Or it might have been like The Matrix and like the Animatrix or something.
You walked into her house with shoes on.
And left with shoes off, yeah. It's possible we were at the beach. It's possible that I had to run back to our cottage, grab my shoes, and then give it. Because I might have just not been wearing them. And at that point, it's like, do you even need these shoes? Is this even proper collateral? But I guess it is for a VHS player because who gives a shit about a VHS player?
These were terrible old VCRs too. Like they weren't worth.
Oh yeah, these were not high end. She was not renting out high end VHS players.
There's just not another service around? Is it like a vacation spot?
Yeah, it is like a trash
No.
beach. It's like a big. It's
Okay.
like a super trash. It's great. I love it there, but it is a trash beach.
Well,
Oop.
Kyle, would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's pretty trashy.
But it's great.
Yes.
It's where you go to not have to spend Cape Cod money, or it used to be. Now it's
Right.
just as expensive, if not more.
I think it is more. Maybe I could be wrong.
Well, it's great. They've got arcades and stuff. You don't have there's no the Cape does not really have
But the
boardwalks.
arcades aren't what they used to be.
No, they're not. They're not what they. Well, there used to be like 4 and they were all great, and now there's 4 and like one of them's good. Or at least when I say now, I mean like 3 years ago, when the last time I was there.
Well,
wait, where?
it's weird because it feels like there isn't as many like good arcade games, but now they also have like a MAME cabinets with like 60 games in them, and that's pretty cool.
That is, yeah, but I have that at my house. I have a MAME cabinet at my house, so I don't need to go to pay money for one. But I do. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that I would like to go back to Hampton Beach for one reason, and it's because I finally have like my own spendable money instead of being a kid and being like, Mom, can I have some money? And she's like, yeah, here's not enough money to do anything. here's enough money to get to like go to the arcade and get some food, but not enough to go to any of the 3 weird independent laser tag places.
There was only one laser tag place, I think.
I think that there was 2.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh shit. Shit. I was brewing tea and I got sidetracked by the VHS story, and now I have made some really, really strong tea. Ah, that's drinkable still. That's a little. Yeah, that's fine.
Can we rewind again?
Yeah, let's rewind.
So not only.
Well, we had to rewind before we returned the tapes to the old lady.
Yeah.
Of course, clearly, of course.
Well, to be kind, we had to. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's only right. Was that on the sheet, by the way? Did you have to sign off on that?
It must have said it somewhere. This seemed like the sort of person that would like be really upset. Like, oh, fine, I'll take the taste back on rewound, but I will take one of your shoelaces.
Because the incredible thing about the story is because you start and I was like, okay, it's a beach. There's probably not a lot of places to go. This lady has VCR. She's going to give them out. People are at the beach. It's fine.
Yeah.
But, like, she's renting out old VCRs and competing with 3 different laser tags?
Yeah. Well, you had to walk to the boardwalk if you wanted to go laser tag.
Okay.
And this was like, so I don't know how much laser tag you've played, Allie, but there are like big laser tag places that have arcades and they've got like geometry inside. These were like big rooms that you would hang up like plastic
black
curtains.
poster board.
Yeah, or black poster board, or like hang like plastic curtains or tarps to create hallways. It was not a high end scenario.
Yeah, it was like somebody divided a somewhat large room with like a volleyball net.
Yeah,
and
and
hung up some
it's
$12
$12.
pieces of poster board hanging in midair, so they were just vague obstacles. And then like turned the lights off and like turned on a
and then said it's $12 if you want to hold my fake guns.
And it was awesome.
It was sick. Yeah, it was sick.
But it's still not a situation where it's like, okay, here's a bunch of empty vacation homes. Your choice is to either go to the beach or go watch whatever VCR videos this lady has.
And she did have a lot. She had a real bunch of them. We might have, you know what? I think we might have also watched Men in Black.
Wow.
I think that might have been my first viewing of Men in Black.
I don't recall this.
That's fair. It might have been a different year. Because I have gone like probably five different years, which is a lot of years.
Not this lady.
No, but like we've always done different things, including watching movies. You know how like your family goes to the beach and then you're like, we're gonna stay inside and watch The Matrix or play 50 Cent Blood on the Sand.
Yeah, I think the last time that I went with my mom for her entire vacation, I stayed home and played Guitar Hero 1 like the entire time.
But it's still fun to be in a cottage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to get out and stay in other places.
Yeah, it's fun to be inside another room. Ugh, Thunderwave, Schmunderwave. I hate this.
Wait, so you didn't catch another Pokemon?
No, there was the Lugia and it whirlwinded me.
That doesn't count.
It counts,
What?
yeah, that's part of it.
Keith.
It says it right in the rules.
Keith.
The player may only catch the first Pokemon encountered in an eligible area. If the first Pokemon encountered faints or fleas, there are no second chances.
Yeah.
Faints or fleas?
Yeah.
This is outrageous. This doesn't make any sense.
It's
fun-rageous.
It's to limit your possible Pokemon. Because I've tried doing a Nuzlocke where there's no restrictions on how many Pokemon you can catch, and there's no tension because you can always get new Pokemon if one of them dies.
I will say that if you ignored if you ignore the flee option and just go with feints,
Yeah.
then it's probably still totally fine. Okay, is this thing gonna attack me or is this another fucking one of those rabbits?
Bro,
Jesus
isn't this a water type? What are you doing?
What are you talking about? No, this is psychic.
Oh.
There we go.
I thought Wobbuffet was water.
No.
I mean, especially because that, like, you running into that Lugia felt like a plot thing. There was, like, a special song.
Yeah. Well, it's got a special. It does have a special song. It spent all this time growling at me, and it's like, man, that doesn't even work on me. I got Mirror Coat, and that's it. Honestly, the Wobbuffet is like my #1 defense against Dragon types knowing Dragon Rage now.
I have to take care of this cat thing. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, it's screaming. Seer says, I mean, you could use counter. I can't use counter because counter also requires it to attack me first. Mirror Coat and counter are the same move. It's just that Mirror Coat is for special attacks and counter is for physical attacks. Oh, I guess it's tackling me now. I didn't notice it was tackling me. I'm just kind of... Okay, here we go. Oh, god damn it! You stupid thing. Hey, Kyle, what's up?
I don't know.
Are you eating something? You having a snack?
I might be. What's it to you?
I just wanted to know what it is. Oh, god damn it.
It's a cinnamon apple rice cake. And it's very old. It's so old that even though it was in a sealed package, it's still very stale.
Yeah, I've gotten that before.
What's this Mirror Coat do?
I was just talking about this. Thanks for listening. Mirror Coat.
Well, no, I was listening.
I know. I literally just explained exactly how it works.
I heard you say that you were like, it's dumb that you're growling because I have Mirror Coat, but I didn't know what that meant.
So Mirror Coat is a move. Do you know how counter works, Kyle?
I don't remember.
So, counter and Mirror Coat are the exact same move. They both reflect attacks, and they do double the damage that was dealt to you. Counter only works for physical attacks, and Mirror Coat only works for special attacks. And so, if you were to tackle me, I could use counter and deal double damage back to you. But if you were to use Thunder Shock on me, I would have to use Mirror Coat to deflect it back on you. And so Wobbuffet doesn't know any direct damage dealing moves, so all I can do is get hurt and then like reflect the damage back twice.
Gotcha.
Which is great, but really, yeah, this is a big plant guy. Yeah, very big.
I like this guy.
Yeah, I also very much like this guy.
Is this some kind of starter? It looks like a starter.
No, this is not a starter, but it is a Generation 2 Pokemon with no evolutions. It could be 3.
It has to be.
It is a basic Pokemon with no evolutions. So what you see is what you get with that guy. Which I think is fun. I don't like the Pokemon trend of adding evolutions to like previously basic Pokemon. Like like it's just let a Pokemon be strong without having to have it like change its shape and body.
Evolution is just the most fun part of Pokemon, really.
I think it's an exciting thing to look forward to, but it's not the only thing, man. I love a Genghis-Khan. Genghis-Khan does not have a evolution.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't make like the baby Genghis-Khan its own like pre.
Well, Kyle, it's funny you say that.
Oh.
There is a semi-plausible fan theory that Cubone is the baby in Genghis-Khan.
What?
Yeah, it's a semi-plausible theory. I mean,
There's
it's not...
too many fan theories about Cubone.
Yeah, there's a lot. I find the most plausible one. I mean, they're all fake because it's fan theory. But the most plausible one is the Kangaskhan one.
Wait, what are the ones besides that?
Kyle, you got one of those?
For Cubone, oh well. Oh.
I used to know them, but I have forgotten.
Yeah, now I don't feel like I remember any of that.
Oh, is there a Gengar one? No.
Oh, that that the skull that the Cubone is wearing is like the skull of its mother or something.
That's
Like
Oh no,
that.
that's real. That's canon. That's a canon.
What?
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's real. That is, I believe that is a canon thing. So yeah, the theory is that like the way that a Cubone becomes a Cubone instead of a Kangaskhan is if the Kangaskhan dies. I love Kangaskhan. I think they're very cool Pokemon.
They look great. Sorry, I was helping my cat, and I also got a slice of pizza. So.
What kind of pizza? What's in there?
Just a plain slice, just a plain regular slice.
That's a classic, and I love toppings on a pizza, but every once in a while you gotta go for cheese.
Yeah.
I go for cheese most of the time.
What I will generally do is I'll get a large pizza and then do a half toppings, half cheese.
Yes. Yeah, that's the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Isn't that good?
Well, because sometimes you don't know what you want, right? You gotta give yourself options.
Yeah, right, totally.
Yeah, I stare at that list of toppings and I go, I don't know.
Here's what we gotta do. First ever pizza place that will make 3 different pizzas on one pizza.
Wow.
That would be groundbreaking.
If you want...
Or quarters. Let's go the whole...
Well, hold on. Come on. Let's not kill ourselves. That's a little much.
No, I'm thinking
draw the line.
one big circular pizza with smaller circular pizzas inside of it.
You're saying a pizza stuffed pizza.
Wow.
That sounds like you could go straight to Pizza Hut with that one.
Yeah, we gotta sell that to Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
So really what I want is I want a third cheese, a third pepperoni, and then a third like whatever I'm really feeling. You know? Because it's like I want the plain pepperoni. I want the plain and I want just pepperoni. But I also want like here's a good one. Sausage, peppers and onions. That's a good one.
That's a great one.
That's not bad. But you know, ever since I really discovered bacon on pizza,
Hate it.
why
Can't
would I
stand it.
ever get pepperoni?
I hate bacon on pizza.
Yeah.
I would like to make a qualifying statement. I don't like bacon on pizza with red sauce. I do like bacon on pizza with like an Alfredo sauce or like a different kind of sauce. But I don't like bacon and red. Also, most pizza places use like bacon bits and not actual bacon.
Yeah.
And that really rubs me the wrong way. Do not like that at all.
I feel like I only like bacon sandwiches now. Like I've gone full circle.
What are you putting on a bacon sandwich?
Well, just bacon
like
and
BLT?
cheese.
Oh, bacon, egg, and cheese. Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
A
I
little
love
bit
a
of
BLT
bacon with
though.
Yeah. Oh, BLT's great.
BLT is
I
wow,
need
what a
to
classic
get turkey
sandwich.
BLT
Why?
because
Wait, are you saying do you want slices of turkey and BLT, or do you want turkey bacon LT?
no slices of turkey.
Okay, how about this? I like this. Chicken breast, not slices. Chicken breast, lettuce, tomato, bacon.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise, obviously
good.
mayonnaise.
Just like a whole breast, just like slap it on.
Not a whole breast, but a slice of a breast, like a chunk of breast. Like a breast patty.
That seems like too much to bite.
Okay, now you guys, here's a real question: is that I really think that 10 PP is too few to have for an attack move, and so while I would love to get rid of Confusion for Psychic, and Psychic is just a better version of Confusion, I really feel like Excuse you?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I really feel like I should be getting rid of confusion for Psychic, but I don't want to run into a scenario where, now look at me, I've got no Psychic to use on people.
Psychic is pretty good.
But are you saying, yeah, get rid of confusion?
What about Swift?
No, Swift is a must. Because if I get rid of Swift and have Psychic and Confusion, I have two moves that do the exact same thing on the same type. But Rest is important. People saying cut Rest. This is a Nuzlocke. I don't know if you heard. This is a Nuzlocke. Healing up my Pokemon and curing itself of status conditions is a big fucking deal. I really am kind of committed right now to having both Wish and Rest, because Wish is really good for teammates too, and Rest is more powerful, even though it puts me to sleep. I talked myself into it. I got rid of Confusion. We're doing Psychic. It'll be okay. I just gotta really fucking stay up. Here's the thing. I'm gonna buy some ethers. Just gotta buy some ethers. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, have you heard of buying some ethers? Maybe.
What the fuck? I didn't even know about that.
Keep battling. I'm gonna keep battling.
The stakes are too high, Keith. The stakes are so high.
The stake. We've piled these stakes as high as they can go.
It's just how many stakes are you gonna have?
I don't know. I need one porterhouse. I need one T-bone. I need a filet mignon, obviously, and then I had some tips.
You know what the thing is?
Sirloin tips, obviously. Yeah.
You know what the thing is, Allie?
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for you.
For me.
Yeah, because you're anti-Nuzlocke.
Is it Elixir? Is that the you can buy one of them, right? You can buy either elixirs or ethers. I don't know, whatever.
I don't think you can buy elixirs, but I could be wrong.
It's fine. I'll be fine. I'm not worried about it.
I feel very bad for Allie's poor tormented soul.
PTS.
Because this poor unfortunate soul. Because she'll never know the joy of the bond that you feel with your Pokemon when it's fucking real.
Yeah. I really feel like the idea that these Pokemon are dying.
Okay. No. We're not gonna. No.
I just feel like
your point is a valid one.
I'm capturing these Pokemon and I'm forcing them into a life or death situation, and that's a real bond. That's a real bond.
That's a real bond.
Keith, I'm speaking to Kyle here.
Okay.
You were here last night when Keith here was like, how come it's a horrible Pokemon?
Yeah.
I don't want how come it's useless. What are they doing here? And I've seen how come grow to be strong and aggressive and to be a part of this team. I understand the bonds. What I don't understand is the rules.
Well, the rules create the bonds.
Rules are made to be broken.
Rules create the bonds. I'll tell you this. I would never have grown to appreciate how come were it not for these rules. I would have just boxed it right away.
This whole time you've been like...
Allie, if you could catch whatever Pokemon you wanted, you wouldn't have to stick with a dumbass why not that can't attack.
Not whatever Pokemon you want.
Wouldn't learn to love it.
But that other Pokemon... That, like, plot thing that we got, that Pokemon who ran away, you should be able to get the second one.
I like that you've just decided that it's a plot thing. It's a random encounter, just happened to be a Lugia.
Nobody knows.
You're right, Al, it might actually be a plot thing. I'm gonna leave the cave, there's gonna be a guy that says, so, did you see the Lugia? My Lugia was in there? Has anybody seen a level 6 Lugia? That's my Lugia.
Is that the legendary for this game?
It is one of the two for this game, yeah.
You're gonna walk out of this cave and this guy's gonna be like,
well, it's gonna be
we've been hearing.
Technically Ho-Oh is the legendary for this game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay.
Get wrecked.
Yeah.
There's other Pokemon.
What's your point?
Yeah, there are other Pokemon.
It's just tough. I'm having a hard time with it.
Allie just wants me to be able to catch more Pokemon is the problem. That's
Allie,
really what it is.
Allie.
You
know, you've turned on a game before, and the game is like, hey man, you want to play in normal mode or you want to play in fucking hardcore mode where it's fucking real. And if you die in real life, you die in the game. And that's what Nuzlocke is for Pokemon. It's the hardcore mode. You die in the game, you die in real life.
My Pokemon here may be close to hatching. I'm really scared for it now that I'm stuck in this cave, though.
This ain't no game.
It isn't. This is real life. These are real stakes.
Yeah,
Everything
the porterhouse. From the porterhouse to the sirloin tips. These are real stakes.
What is this thing?
This is a Shedinja.
A Shedinja?
Yeah.
That.
Oh, oops.
I'm just thinking of like a backyard shed now. He's got a lawnmower in it. Maybe some rakes.
Do you think that's what they were going for?
Yeah, do you think?
And I think it's the name is obviously derived from Shedinja.
From what?
Shedinja?
Yeah, it shed its skin because it's a husk of a Pokemon. And then it's a ninja because it's, I don't know, really quick, I guess.
Yeah, well.
It looks like it has a halo.
It does look like that, yeah.
Explain that.
I can't do it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Nora Reed said yesterday that they don't know about new Pokemon, like pretty much any generation after the first one, including most of the first one. But Nora says all these Pokemon seem like fake Pokemon. They all seem like what somebody who vaguely knows what Pokemon is and tried to make Pokemon. That's kind of, a lot of Pokemon feel that way. But I'll say this: I think that even if someone grew up with and just happened to never see any Generation 1 Pokemon and then you showed them, my theory is that those Pokemon would also feel like that. Although with a slightly higher hit rate. I think only slightly higher.
Yeah. I don't know.
Apparently you have to do some really wild stuff to get a Shedinja.
I don't think all the Generation 1 Pokemon were universally great. But I feel like on average they were better than a lot of the newer ones. Listen, I like a Shinx.
What is Wonder Guard? I think Wonder Guard might make it so that my
Do you like a Shinx?
Oh boy, I might not be able to. Oh, I love Shinx. I might not be able to hurt this thing. I'm just gonna run from it. So Shedinja is a Pokemon. I can't remember how you get it, but it's really confusing to get. But it has an ability called Wonder Guard that I forgot about until just now. That makes it so that it can't get hit unless your damage attack is a critical hit, is super effective. So it's basically almost everything can't even do damage to it.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's nuts. I found some black sludge though, so that's pretty cool.
There
Keith
you go.
put the black sludge in the items pocket. Great, just put it right in there. All right, Route 33. This is a new route.
Okay, new opportunities, new Pokemon.
This guy's nasty.
See, you can't even your Pokemon are so strong now that you can't even catch a new one. First of all,
That's why you gotta.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can buy Great Ball. What's your strategy?
My strategy is to just throw Pokeballs without injuring them.
Well,
that's
a strategy that works, but it didn't.
Works?
It works, but I got whirlwinded by the Lugia.
Well, that's gonna happen.
It's tough. It's just tough to do. I'm here for the ride. I wish you the best. but it just doesn't seem easy.
You're right. It's not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy.
Allie,
Allie,
no one ever said it was
no
gonna be
one.
easy.
We never said it that it would be easy.
Did anyone say, come watch Keith play Pokemon HeartGold Nuzlocke? It's gonna be really fucking easy.
I even said specifically that it was actually going to be pretty hard.
You might have said that.
I'm gonna try. Here's what I'm doing right now. I don't know if you can tell what I'm doing right here. I'm gonna hatch this fucking egg. Is what I'm gonna do.
Wow.
I'm gonna fucking just hatch this goddamn egg.
You're just gonna have an egg.
Oh, are you super speeding?
I am. It actually does not seem very fast though.
The screen share hates it.
No, it just looks like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's not as smooth when you do it with a DS game as it is when you do it with Red and Blue.
You don't want to go catch a Pokemon in that little field of grass that you're allowed to over there?
I am going to, but I would like to hatch this egg.
Okay.
I'm dying to hatch the egg.
Well,
I mean, let's look at this. Look at this. Let's check this out. Summary. Oh, no, not switch. Summary. It appears to move occasionally. It may be close to... Oh, there's actually one more stage for it, so I'm going to stop running. This one, unfortunately, does not seem close to hatching. All right, so I'm going to just save. Just do a quick save.
You got to hire someone on TaskRabbit to walk with your egg.
Yeah? How much do you think they charge for that? All right, let's get... All right. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. This is okay. All right, a Meowth. That's fine. Love a Meowth. Love a Persian. Persian is one of my faves. And Kyle, here's why I don't actually need to do the Pokemon Ball thing, because Mirror Code and Counter are the perfect catch a low level Pokemon moves.
Yeah.
As long as it's not using Growl. I'm glad that it's like a fucking normal ass Pokemon finally. I was getting a little self-conscious about how many legendaries I was catching, or getting the opportunity to catch, because I was like, maybe this randomizer thing is not.
It has to be weighted towards legendaries.
No, it's not weighted towards legendaries. Well, what it is weighted towards is it doesn't treat legendaries like they're rare. So it has legendaries have as equal a chance of being heavily populated in an area as a Pidgey does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just need one more scratch and then I'm good on this. Come on. I wish I could tell the computer, like, don't bother lowering its attack because it doesn't use its attack stat. Just attack it. Just attack me. You're fine.
You know, a Meowth might not be bad to have on this team.
A Meowth might not be bad to have on this team. Oh boy. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. There we go.
How is this not cheating?
Speeding it up a little bit?
This isn't part of the rules.
It doesn't say. Why would that be against the rules?
Well, you're here for the purest Pokemon experience, right?
Well, not if it's going to make my audience have to sit and watch me.
Yeah, not if it sucks.
Watch me fail to catch a Meowth for 5 turns. There we go. Boom!
Yeah.
Pokemon number 3.
Wow.
This is my 3rd Pokemon for my party.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Those eggs are going to hatch? You're going to have like a...
Well, when the eggs hatch, I'll have 5 if no one dies by then. I have had a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pokemon, but I only have 3 living right now plus 2 eggs. Give a nickname to Meowth. Yes, I have to.
Keith made up his own ludicrous rule that he's not allowed to have more than 6 Pokemon, though.
That's a great rule. Here's what I want. I want people. I want to hear about it if someone uses this rule. Tell people about this rule, and if someone uses it and it's fun and good, let me know. Because this is my fucking rule.
I've heard some other. Nuzlocke variations, and a lot of them are worse than that. So.
Yeah. I read through them all. I read through a page and a half of Nuzlocke variations, and I was like, I don't want to add any of these to my thing because mine is so good. The thing that I did add, I actually added the Dupes clause, which is that if the first Pokemon that you encounter is a Pokemon you've already caught, then you can catch a different Pokemon instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Still have in your party or just?
No, if I ever caught it, I can ignore it. So
Okay.
if I found another Regigigas and didn't want it again, that would be stupid. But I could say no. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on this one and get the next one. I'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The not more than 6 rule makes so much more sense to me than these other ones.
So you would rather that the Pokemon didn't have to get or that I could catch as many Pokemon as I wanted, but could only have 6?
No. I don't think that you should ever have more than 6. But it should still be 1 per area, regardless of first encounter. And if they die, they die. And if you don't have space for another one, then you don't have space for another one.
That's too easy.
How is that too easy? How's that more easy?
Well, it just is. Shit. That's fine.
I'm not saying you can go back to an area and just pick up Pokemon whenever you want. I'm just saying if the first one runs away, you should get a gimme.
I feel like the running away rule is really harsh. But I just went with it.
Wait,
wow.
What's the running away rule?
If a Pokemon flees, then that's it. You lost your chance.
When does a Pokemon flee?
When it uses Whirlwind or Roar, it just happened with Lugia.
We went into a cave.
It's fine. Kyle's not paying attention, so he's confused. Kyle wanted to join the call, so he called me and said, I want to be on the thing, and then he decided to also not play the game. Or watch the game.
I'm sitting here looking at the screen.
We talked about it. You don't remember that we talked about it?
We've been talking about it.
Allie's brought it up 4 times because she's obsessed with it.
I don't know. I guess the way you keep bringing up this rule...
I read the rule to you. I remember. I said to you, I read it out loud, and you responded to me. If the first Pokemon encountered faints or flees, there are no second chances. That was about fleeing. Whirlwind, Roar, Teleport.
No, I know.
No, not you. I'm yelling at Kyle.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I don't see the problem.
The problem was that Allie thinks the rule is harsh. And
but I'm saying I don't see the problem with this rule.
But you think the no more than 6 is a harsh rule.
Yeah.
So you guys obviously have a disagreement.
We have a disagreement.
You're just going to have to keep fighting about it.
I feel like a Pokemon fleeing and that being it for that area is not as bad of a penalty as only having 6 Pokemon.
Okay.
I think that Kyle is right.
Thank you.
Well, I just don't think you're going to get yourself into a situation that you're going to be having all of these Pokemon on the hand that you're really going to want
you
to
don't know what kind of situation I'm in.
But at that point, you really need a 7th or an 8th or whatever. You're already going to be in trouble. Maybe I don't know. I clearly don't know.
Yeah, I mean, when you have to dip into that Pokemon box, like, it's definitely because something bad just happened.
Yeah. But it's always bad right now.
A second lease on life.
I guess we just got this Meowth. It's fine. How come has pulled through multiple times.
Courtney's back. Courtney says, I just got home and I still hate school. Hates it so much that she forgot to put caps lock on.
Wow.
That's really embarrassing for her.
Techno Fruit says, Kyle, fix your mic. I don't know what that means. I mean, it doesn't sound great, but I just assume because you don't have your regular microphone.
I don't. I'm kind of far away.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a guy with a big nose.
What's going on?
Yeah, this guy is
Whoa.
packing.
And a
That
mustache?
is that another face on his shoulder?
Kyle sounds like he's in an echo chamber because he's playing from his phone or from his like laptop's mic or something.
Yeah, it's from my laptop. What's with this guy's face on his face?
I don't think he's a
Guy's
face
got a
on
face
a
on his
face.
face.
I don't
Yeah,
think he
there's
has
like
a
a
face on
duck
his
on the
face.
side there. There's a duck on the side there.
A duck? No, that's an arm.
That's a
not
duck.
an arm.
Yeah, it's an arm.
Oh, that's a duck, my friend.
That's no arm.
Here's the thing. This is going to be really tough, but only because I'm stuck. I can't switch out.
Jumanji can pull this through.
Jumanji can definitely pull this through.
Okay.
It's just going to be tough. Both of my attacks are not very effective against it.
So it's gonna be a long one.
You know what? No, Psychic still does a pretty good amount of damage, and I'm right next to a Poke Center, so it's... The good thing about Psychic is that it lowers special defense, which is exactly what it hits, which is great. It makes itself stronger.
That's good.
Courtney says Keith should cheat. Why would I cheat? I gave myself rules to make it harder.
Keith, you are a renowned rule breaker.
Yeah, and I'm breaking the rules of the game by adding new different rules. It's the same thing, just from a different direction.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You're an impressive guy, Keith.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that. Kyle, how impressed are you with me on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh boy, I was just asking myself that very question.
Just to yourself earlier, or yeah.
And
I mean,
So
you
it's
heard
like
that.
pretty high then, right?
He turned my argument right back around on me, like just like that.
it's up there, sure.
Probably like, I would say, because Kyle, you're pretty reserved guy, so you'd probably say something like an 8.5 or a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
Um,
that adds up.
yeah. And 8.5, we'll just round that up anyway.
Yeah.
Womp, 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 womp.
Such a relaxing song.
It
Still,
really
to
is.
This day.
Yeah.
You have a grandiosity to you.
I really feel, I guess if I had to pick one thing I'm larger than, it's life. I am larger than life.
Mm.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one thing to be larger than, it would be that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. I gotta sell that revival herb. I can't use that.
Why?
Because it's...
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You got there. you
Yeah.
remembered.
I got it.
I got it. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna buff up this money baby.
Keith, you were supposed to name the Meowth Snot Fart.
I named it Money Baby instead.
No.
Ooh, a gold duck. I would have loved a gold duck.
Money Baby was that baseball movie with Brad Pitt.
It was also that boxing movie with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, it had Clint Eastwood and it had Brad Pitt. And it had Bobby Kotick.
And it had Bobby Moynihan. It didn't
Did
have
you see
Jonah Hill.
Moneyball?
No, but I was calling shit, what's his actual name? I was just about to say it. From Superbad, which is actually not that bad. It's actually pretty good.
Oh, that's Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. I was calling Jonah Hill Bobby Moynihan as a joke. I have not seen Moneyball, though.
What's that bad?
I vowed way before Moneyball, unfortunately, way before Moneyball had ever come out, I vowed to never see a movie about the Oakland Athletics.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I said never will I see a movie about the Oakland Athletics.
What would cause you to make such a vow?
Watching Angels in the Outfield.
Yeah. And
I'm pretty sure. Can someone please correct me if that is about? I'm pretty sure it was the A's in that movie.
No, it was the Angels, dude.
Was it?
Yeah, it's the Angels.
They both begin with A. I thought, but there's physical angels. I thought that was what it was. Where are the angels from?
Heaven.
Los Angeles.
Okay. This is a different California team. They both start with A.
Anaheim,
just because one of them
right?
is literally in the name doesn't mean that I'm dumb for being wrong.
I think it's Anaheim Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm remembering. Here's the problem: is that California has too many sports teams inside of it.
Well, it's a big one. It's got all that space.
I think that sports teams should be like senators. Doesn't matter how big you are, you get two. Pick two.
New York had to get two for the same city, and they got one for their other city.
New York used to have three baseball for one city they used to have.
New York's a big city.
It's a stupid city.
Hey.
Why? You don't live there.
I live adjacent to it.
Yeah, I live adjacent to Boston. That city sucks too.
Yeah, but I like the one I'm adjacent to. Also, there's a need for both of those teams. Can you catch this guy?
No.
Well, then who cares?
I just like him. He does look like a Skylander.
Oh.
That's an insult.
I meant it as an insult.
But I like this guy. That's fine that you don't.
Yeah, he's fine.
When I was a kid, I liked the Dodgers, the now missing third baseball team from New York, because they were in movies a lot, and cool characters always like the Dodgers.
There you go.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was just one more team for California.
Yeah. Yeah, it went from one state with too many teams to another state with too many teams. And I feel like I don't like the Patriots. I don't like football. I think the Patriots specifically are a team that is unlikable. But you got to give them props for being generous enough to not even be in a single state. They're shared multiple states. Courtney says, I would not date or bang a Pokemon. That's good.
Uh-huh. Well, I gotta set him straight.
Have you seen Mr. Mime?
Yeah. You're talking about that guy that people keep calling a Pokemon?
He's a mime. He won't speak, so he can't correct anybody.
This is my Pokemon, Machamp, the world's strongest Pokemon. And we went to school together. We grew up.
Yeah, I would go on a first date with a Machamp.
Yeah?
Do you remember that Pokemon merchandise that was people who all had the hots for their Machamp?
No, what? I didn't. Although I did guess that if there was a Pokemon people had the hots for, it would be Machamp. Or probably Machoke, right? Because Machamp has a less human face and also the double arms.
Machamp has a more human face.
You think so? Maybe I'm just not thinking. Let's see.
Machamp has a vaguely reptilian face. Machoke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. Although I can still see people still being more into the Machoke face.
Look, Machoke's got it going on.
Yeah, well, Machoke, I think, benefits from not having two arms where his shoulders should be.
Hmm.
You know?
You can do a lot of things with that many hands.
Yeah. Here's a fun fact. I used to just assume because of the way that they were colored that specifically Machops, but that whole line of Pokemon were made out of like clay or like were really doughy or something.
What?
They always Machop, especially their sprite in the first generation, always just kind of seemed like a Pokemon that was made out of clay.
It looked weird and rubbery.
Yeah, it did. I guess it is noteworthy that Courtney wouldn't date or bang a Pokemon because Courtney is always going off about how it's dumb that people aren't more into monsters, which I think she's wrong about. I do think that people are tremendously into monsters.
They could always be more into monsters.
You're right.
Sexually?
Everybody could be more into monsters. Yeah, sexually, yeah. Courtney
Yeah,
always
yeah,
is
people
like,
fuck some monsters.
yeah. I feel like Courtney's taking part in a couple different conversations because I was expecting her to answer us, but instead said, "I only eat things on 4 legs and don't wear clothes." So it could just be that Courtney's in the chat making just a bunch of different sorts of declarative statements. Listen, I have 2 things to tell you. Thing number 1, I will not date or bang a Pokemon. Thing number 2, I will only eat something with 4 legs and doesn't wear clothes.
Are those inclusive or exclusive?
Sorry, what do you mean? Those are... I believe both
Like-
of those are exclusive.
Like a chicken doesn't wear clothes, but it doesn't have 4 legs. So does that mean she will eat it, or she doesn't need to have 4
I
legs?
think it needs to have both 4 legs and no clothes.
Those are some standards to live by, I guess.
Yeah. By the
Hi,
way,
my
I
name's
would
Kyle.
like to
I'm
say...
How about 2 things?
I would like to
Or
say
no clothes.
that there's no way to prevent an animal from having clothes put on them.
I like this Pokemon.
Good point from Seer. Some Digimon are actually literally people.
What?
Yeah, like Anjumon.
Wait, there's definitely one Pokemon game or multiple that like talks about what, like Abra being a boy or something?
A lawyer?
A boy, B-O-Y.
Well, they do have, you can see they have these little gender markers here. So that you know.
No,
if
a
they can breed.
human boy, Keith.
Oh,
a
an
human-
Abra is a human boy?
Oh.
Just
It was
a
like
really
one day a boy woke up and he was a Kadabra or some shit.
Oh.
That's nuts.
We had to have had a dream about this at some point.
That's true from Matthew. According to some sources, Pokemon games are contradictory on this point, I think. But Matthew says some Pokemon are also literally ex-people. Lots of people become ghost Pokemon. That is something that is implied in earlier games that I do not think is implied in later games. I also like how they just totally got rid of the idea that you can't see ghost Pokemon without a very specific, without some company's weird toy.
14 Pokemon you didn't realize were based on real-world things.
All Pokemon are based on real-world things, pretty much.
Poliwag is based on translucent tadpoles. I was seeing a picture of tadpoles, and they have that little swirl on their tummy. On their tum.
So you're talking about the tadpole Pokemon is actually based on tadpoles?
Yeah. Fit that in your skull. Oh my god, it's a it's a caterpillar that looks like a Caterpie. Caterpie is based on the eastern tiger swallowtail caterpillar.
Oh.
What's who linked this to me? Oh, Mock Salute linked an article, or not an article, it's Bubblepedia, talking about how Phantump is a dead kid.
Phantump?
Yeah, Phantump is like a ghost Pokemon that is like wearing like a pumpkin hat. Phantump is a child spirit possessing a rotten tree stump
No.
and lives in abandoned forests. That's crazy. I wonder if anyone ever caught their dead kid as a Pokemon. What does Fake Out do? I don't even know. Does it just make it flinch? Maybe I can't do it twice in a row. Maybe that's the catch. That would be great. A great way. Ice Cream Jones says, "I hope I come back as a spooky Pokemon." A great way to find out that ghosts exist is to die and then realize that you're a fucking ghost. That would be sick. What a real.
Yeah.
It would be like really cool, but also a total burn. Oh, unless you're
Well,
a
for
tormented
you.
soul, that would suck.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Like, you mean you're about to die, but then you don't die because you were a ghost the whole time?
No, I mean that you literally die, and then you
Oh.
go, "Oh, I'm a ghost now. I guess there are ghosts."
Fuck, it turns out ghosts are real. And I am one. That's a double whammy, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm dead.
Um,
Yeah, there's it doesn't matter which order those thoughts come to you, but it's just like, I'm dead, there are ghosts, I'm a ghost.
It's a lot to process at once.
Yeah, truly. Jeez, I can't believe my level 18 Wobbuffet already has 100 health. Alright, let's get past this tail whip thing. Wobbuffet, I believe, this is my Pokemon that I can speed things up for, because sometimes it just takes a really fucking long time before a Pokemon decides to attack.
You know?
Alright,
Ain't it
turn
the truth?
4. There we go. Excellent, finally. Oh boy. Oh shit, I forgot to switch. Alright, I'll go to the Pokemon Center. Ooh, it's a Shuppet. That's short for shut up and puppet.
Mm.
Have you guys seen the Shuppet Babies reboot?
Oh, from the... God, never mind. I was gonna do a pun, but it didn't come out right.
Okay.
It was gonna be fucking good, though. It was gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
If it had worked. No, I
Yeah.
haven't. So what else? What's going on with you guys happening?
I'm real tired.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing being so tired for?
It's 11 o'clock.
It is 11.
Oh,
I was about to say I have to go do some work, so I didn't know really how long you were doing this for.
I'm gonna go until I'm done, so you can go whenever.
Okay. You're just gonna finish Pokemon tonight.
Ooh, fighting does not affect. Is that? I didn't know that.
Okay. You're just not
gonna-
acknowledging me.
Sorry, no. I at the same time as I was about to answer, the fighting type move didn't work on the ghost type Pokemon, and I don't think that that's true anymore. I think that's something that they changed. I think that fighting does affect ghost types. I thought. Anyway, sorry, Allie. What did you ask me that I ignored? It was a strategic ignoring.
It clearly was. I was joke asking you if you were beating Pokemon tonight.
Oh,
because you said you were gonna go till you're done.
I think that I would like to get to the next. You know, I'm gonna beat Team Rocket in this town. I'm gonna beat them, and then I'm gonna catch a Pokemon in the forest right here, and that's all for tonight, probably.
Okay, fair. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay, yeah, later. Thanks for joining. Do you have anything to plug on the show?
Yeah, you can find me at Friends at the Table. You can find me at One
I'm on that
Song
show.
Only.
I'm not on that show.
Keith is on it. One Song Only isn't a Keith one, but it's a good one. You should check it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It's a podcast about Kanye West.
It's very
I don't listen to
complicated.
any podcasts that don't have Keith in them.
But also, you don't listen to Friends at the Table, so you're really limited in what
Wow.
you're really
Yeah.
limited in what you've been listening to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just Run Button and
Uh-huh.
Complex Rockets, and that one episode of the co-op something player podcast we were on years ago.
No, how are you today?
You don't. Yeah, Kyle listens to that.
Oh, I can. Yeah, and I've listened to the 3 episodes of How Are You
5
Today.
episodes, I think.
What?
Yeah.
How
And
are
I was going to do one last month and then didn't get a chance to. So maybe
Yeah,
maybe
you're
when
real
I
busy.
move.
Yeah, I mean, you have some time.
Listen, it's a tough show to make.
It's a tough show to make, and you have a lot of things on your plate right now.
Yeah.
And podcasts are difficult.
I have a full plate. All these steaks that we got.
You gotta find out how to make them easier.
Yeah. But
Anyway, thanks
they're
for-
less fun when they're harder. All right, Allie's got to go. Bye, Allie. Get out.
I gotta
go.
go.
Okay,
Goodbye.
Kyle's gonna go too. That's fine. Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye. All right, time to do some solo time. This is what I had actually planned to do at the start, but then Kyle out of nowhere was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be on the show too," and so
Whatever, Dick.
What? Well, I wasn't expecting it because you just called me.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that it happened.
Okay, fine. It did happen. Good night.
Good night. Kyle. I was going to ask if he had anything to plug. I guess he doesn't. Fucking shithead. Hey, chat. How's it going? Now let's talk to you now. How are you? Oh, I have to. I believe Route 33 is where we caught the Meowth, right? So I'm gonna update that. I don't know if this might just be like a myth, or I might just be like, maybe it's not even a myth, maybe it's just a thing that I invented in my head. But when I was a kid, I always felt like there were certain parts of different areas where certain Pokemon have a higher chance of being. Like, it always seemed like the last little patch of grass as you were leaving the Viridian Forest was the spot to catch Pikachus, and they kind of weren't in the rest of the forest. And so I wonder what Pokemon you miss out in a Nuzlocke by not being able to get to an area where like a Pokemon has a higher chance of being caught. And that might not be true. They might not get that minute with it. I actually would be surprised if they did, but it always felt like there was just certain areas of routes that have a higher chance of catching. Juliet says it did seem that way, but that's only in the code from Gen 5 on. Okay, that's good to know. So that is something that happens now, but did not happen when this game came out. People are saying that's only Phoebus. I don't know how Phoebus works. I've never really had one. Oh boy, a lot of grinding for this Meowth. We're in the nature of this particular what's a game called? The randomizer that I think it is the randomizer that is fucking with the levels of trainers Pokemon is really fucking with how long it's taking to train a Pokemon up to the rest of my party, because it's like we're in the wild, there's level 6 Pokemon, but trainers have like level 20 Pokemon, and so there's like huge disparity between what my Pokemon need to be to survive and what level they're at when I catch them. Fin cases, I feel like when I was a kid, I read something that said you only get one chance to catch a Pikachu. Nah, it's not true. I think it's got like a 5%, it's got like a 5 or a 10% like catch rating. Ooh, a Slowking, that's neat. In the Viridian Forest. I think there's also a chance outside the Viridian Forest, like where Professor Oak sees one, like in the example thing, in Pokemon Yellow. But it's probably even lower of a chance. Ugh, I really want to catch this Slowking. Slowking is great because Slowking is one of the Pokemon that in the like show or whatever is straight up will just speak English to you. That stuff always. The anime really, really makes the catching of Pokemon seem ridiculous because it's like they understand human language and interact at a human level of intelligence, and it's just like get into my collection. Ooh, a Kabutops. Malachi says, I can't think of any other series that has the same level of community superstition that Pokemon has. That's super true. Kyle and I actually talk about that a lot in our Digimon World playthrough, because Digimon World is the only other one, and it might even have more. Like everything in that game, everything that someone tells you about that game is like totally suspect. It just feels like there is no way of knowing how that game actually works, and I don't know why. Like, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people that have a lot to say about Digimon World, and they are very sure that the thing that they think is right, and then Kyle and I will play and try to replicate this thing, and it just doesn't work. It's like the only, like, it's an entire game made up of the sorts of weird myths that spring up in Pokemon games, except it's the whole entire game. So if you want to play a game that has weird superstition, I would try the first Digimon World game, or just watch the Run Button Digimon World Let's Play that is not over yet. It's really far in though. All right, I'm going to get this thing to level 12, and then I'm going to start putting it into Pokemon battles. So maybe 1 or 2 more fights, hopefully. With the Kabutops here, it'll maybe help. Yeah, get that fucking sick Kabutops XP. Cannot remember what level Meowth evolves into Persian. I think it's like in the 20s. Or maybe it's level 30. I think it's like level 28 or 30 or something. Original Rails has the quote of me talking about this from before, where I called, quote, Digimon is the most... Where did it go? Digimon is the most Mew under a truck game there's ever been. I still stand by that. It is a bizarre game. Meowth evolves to 28. Cool. Nailed it. That's something that is, like, I always play Pokemon games. I've always played them. But I have never, like, really, like, obsessed over the... Like, I like when it's weird and mysterious, and not as much when it's, like, super, like, crunchy and people trying to, like, figure out, like, weird behind-the-scenes stuff. Like, I'd rather just kind of not know that stuff and let it happen naturally. But there's still just so much, like, Pokemon shit in my head that is probably never going away. Courtney says, you should play the one where you can pet the Pokemon, and then says in caps, Keith, play the Pokemon where you can feed the Pokemon. I am playing that one, or one of those ones, but on my own time. So I'm not playing it on a stream because it's on my 3DS and not on my computer. And I really think that playing HeartGold, Nuzlocke, and playing Sun and Moon on my 3DS, and also streaming like X and Y would be too much Pokemon for me. Okay, we're gonna save this right here. Save state. Come on. All right. Oh, you know what? I also want to take a look at... So glad that I changed the configs around here. Oop! Sounds can be heard coming from the inside. It may hatch soon. Very exciting. I'm going to switch it. Here's another fun myth. I always heard that, having the egg in the first slot makes it hatch faster. So I always do that. Okay, can't go in there yet, I guess. Maybe I have to go talk to Kurt. Is that what I do? No, that sounds wrong. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well cutting off Slowpoke tails for sale, so I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kurt is on the way. Oh, Kurt's going to fucking take care of you, shitheads. No, Courtney, Kurt is not going to die. Ooh, I can get your Pokemon in here. Oh, I can get a Kingdra again. Guys, I can get another Kingdra. Hyacinth says Nuzlocke rules if Kurt faints, he technically dies. All right, let's do it. Let's do this. Fake out. Scratch? That's probably fine. Nope, not fine. Critical hit. Okay, fuck that up. That's okay. Guess I'm not getting a Kingdra again. Wow, that sucks. My rules do not let me skip Kingdra because, or Seadra because I never caught a Seadra. I started with a Kingdra. Courtney says, Keith, answer my question, coward. Wow, Keith. Keith, answer me. Okay, here's a question. Keith, would you eat or date a Pokemon? This is important. I would not date a Pokemon, but I would eat a Pokemon. Yeah. I think it's very obvious that Pokemon are eaten in the Pokemon world. So, there you go. I would eat a Magikarp, probably. Maybe a Shelder. Come on. What? I don't know what the rules of Fake Out are, I guess. Oh, that's true. Kenisu says Magikarp is canonically inedible. I forgot about that. One thing I hate is that when I can use the buttons to select things, or I can like click on the screen like it's tapping. But what I hate is it does this thing when I just click, it like the screen flashes. It drives me crazy. Because I just want to click to be like, it's like, you know, hurry up, come on, let's get through this. Oh my god, all right. Come on. Oh my god. Why is everyone just growling all the time in this fucking game? Drive me crazy. Not right now, when I'm done. Ugh, all the fucking... People are talking about what Pokemon they would eat. Maybe being in a world where creatures were like near sentient would be enough to get me to be a vegetarian. That's possible. I have no idea what type this thing is. Psychic, I guess, right? I mean, I'm sure that there's stuff to eat if you're not a vegetarian. I mean, sorry, I'm sure there's stuff to eat if you are a vegetarian in the Pokemon world. I don't think it's like, ooh, Rock or Kim. I like that you don't. I like that in the randomizer, these Team Rocket grunts aren't defined by their job. They can be whatever they want, and they have names. Team Rocket is a much more likable organization in this one. All right, now here's a question. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna save state. I'm gonna allow myself a reload for this because this thing's poisoned, and I don't know if it'll faint or if it'll stop before it dies. Because I know that some Pokemon do. The earlier Pokemon will just let your Pokemon die if it's poisoned. Oh, survived the poisoning. Great. Poison faded away. Good to know. I would like to rest my Pokemon. Who knows? Maybe there's Pokemon-tarians in Pokemon, and there's people that are totally fine with eating meat as long as it's not Pokemon meat. That seems like a pretty reasonable path to take, to me. Ooh, a mental herb. What does that do? What is a mental herb? It's just like a feather to me, but an item held by a Pokemon, it snaps the holder out of infatuation. Can only be used once. Black Sludge, a held item that gradually restores the HP of poison-type Pokemon. It inflicts damage on all other types. That's pretty cool. Stop taking Slowpoke tails? What? You want us to disobey a direct order from Executive Proton? I was right. Team Rocket's way cooler in this version. If you want to stop us, you'll have to defeat us. Go ahead and try. All right, I have to look at the rules of Fake Out real quick because I don't know how it works. Summary, check moves, Fake Out. An attack that hits first and makes a target flinch. It only works the first turn. Okay. That makes sense. That explains why it wasn't working. Basically, you get a duo right up front. That's pretty sick. And what if it bites? It flinched again? Get a triple? Oh, it... Fuck off. You were supposed to have flinched. Very not cool. Hit 5 times my ass. Fuck off. You were supposed to have flinched. Ugh. Very annoying. Super annoying. Yeah, Courtney's talking about someone on YouTube that does like game theory stuff. Game theory has very confusingly taken on a whole new meaning because of that Twitter is bad. I feel like as soon as Wobbuffet comes out, people will not attack it. It's driving me crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? This is like 6 turns. And then it missed. Fuck off. I am 100% back on hating Wobbuffet because I think this game is like making something happen where Pokemon will not attack it. I don't have to be careful of Screech because Screech doesn't affect... Oh, Screech lowers defense, right? Yeah, okay. Never mind. Oh, wrong. I got it backwards. It's not... It's... Oh, Swift. Great. Perfect. Never misses. Fuck off with your dumbass smokescreen. Rail says just Encore turn 1 with Wobbuffet, but if I Encore turn 1 and it's a smokescreen, then it can't do anything except get smokescreened. This is dangerous now. This thing can Dragon Rage me, so I'm gonna have to get really lucky. God damn it! Fucking shit! Ah! God damn it! Honestly, the whole game is broken by the Dragon Rage thing. All I need is to effectively counter one time with the Dragon Rage to kill this thing, I bet. Oh, wait, no, sorry, not counter. Mirror Coat. I mean, it's countering, but countering with Mirror Coat. Can't Mirror Coat with... Why not? Yeah, Mirror Coat will work with Dragon Rage. Yeah, I just checked. I just looked it up. It said that it is. It says it also works for Seismic Toss and Sonic Boom. That's what this person says. Well, moot point. I got him in one. Still, that was rough. Oof. Very rough. I wonder how many. We have probably more people than usual in the stream. I wonder if it's just because people really like Pokemon, or if there's more people than usual. Like people like Run Button subscribers. Is it just that people go and watch Pokemon streams? Who are you people? I mean, most of the people that are talking, I recognize. Nice job, Money Baby. Anyway, if you're not subscribed, you can subscribe. I don't know. Finn says I'm Finn. Dope. Sick. Very cool. Whoa. So here it is. This is the Togepi egg. Let's see what's inside there. Electabuzz! Very cool. Very excited about this. Oh, boy. Level 1 Electabuzz. Always have wanted one of those. It's my Electabuzz Scyther. Oh. Hyacinth says Electabuzz's evolved form is one of my favorite Pokemon. You mean Electivire? I do not like Electivire. I have always liked Electabuzz. The reason I named my Electabuzz Scyther is because there's the episode of Pokemon where like there's that town that's being like ravaged by an Electabuzz and a Scyther, and that was when I first started loving both Electabuzz and Scyther. Electivire is a really good Pokemon, but it's sort of what I was talking earlier about adding evolutions onto basic Pokemon, and it's just like just let a Pokemon be really strong, you know? I think Electabuzz is kind of cute, and I think Electivire is kind of scary. Check out this level 1 guy. Ooh. This is cool. These are some good moves to know right off the bat. I do believe that the game was correct when it called this a what did it say? It was a Duskull. I think it said it was a Duskull egg. It was supposed to be a Mareep egg, and so when it said Duskull egg, I assume that it's right. I would love it to be something else. Not because I don't like Duskull. I kind of don't have an opinion on Duskull, but just because I just want it to be a complete surprise. You feel me? Leoxifus says, do you have a favorite Pokemon? Probably Dragonite. I also love Eevee, and Gengar is pretty high up there. Sylveon is really high up there. It's probably Arcanine and Dragonite are my two favorites. I bet that's true. I really like Mimikyu. Mimikyu is one of my favorites from the new generation for sure. I also, just for full disclosure, I don't know like any of the tournament the pro side of Pokemon or like the stat training side of Pokemon, so I don't have an opinion that is based at all in stats really. The thing that I've always related about Arcanine, besides that Arcanine is really fucking cool, is that Arcanine's like Pokemon label is the legendary Pokemon. I always thought it was pretty cool that there was just this regular ass Pokemon that was called a legendary Pokemon, and so I always consider Arcanine to be sort of a pseudo legendary. Courtney says that she likes all the Aloha Pokemon, which is a very Courtney thing to say. I really don't like the Alola Meowth or Persian. Especially, like, Meowth and Persian are two of my favorite Pokemon designs, and I think that Persian is maybe, like, the most underrated Pokemon. And so, when they turned the blue and puffed up their heads and gave them a weird little face, I was like, ugh, come on. Also, I think normal-type Pokemon get a bad rep, and changing normal type of Pokemon to other types, I think is not helping fix the normal type Pokemon problem. Nice one, Scyther. Oh, I've got to add. What is this cave? Is this called Slowpoke Cave? Is that what it's called? Slowpoke Well, also known as the Rainmaker Well. All right, add Slowpoke Well onto the disqualified areas list. We're going to have to move that up a little bit. Oh, I can delete that. Yeah, so I definitely want to go in and finish off the last couple, what are they called? Who are they? The last couple Team Rocket people in there, including, God, Electrician Proton. Is that what the boss's name was? God, that's so funny. God, I really like the randomizer, except for how it except for the level thing that it fucked up. Got that. Maybe not a good idea to keep Scyther out. Let's try one more. I think it'll be okay for one more. Gay Snake Girl says Executor Proton. I think it was probably Executive Proton. Or Executor. Executor. I will not lose Scyther. I will never lose Scyther. I thought maybe I could take the Yanma because I have super effective plus stab bonus, but does not look like it. All right, we're pretty close to the end of the stream. We're pretty close. We've got like 2 more trainers that I want to beat, and then I want to try to catch a Pokemon in the forest there. So before the stream's over, a quick reminder: you can go to contentburger.biz and sign up to the Patreon. Get yourself some of that cool Patreon stuff. Contentburger.biz. It's the good one. Courtney's been in the chat. Courtney draws stuff. If you go onto the Run Button Twitter at Run Button, I retweeted someone who took a picture of a few months worth of art that I sent out late. But it'll if you paid for it, it'll come. It's summer vacation, you guys. Yeah, Beedrill is great. Who's saying shit about Beedrill? Who's saying shit about Beedrill? Courtney, what about Venom? What about Venonat? Venonat is a bug Pokemon and cute. Courtney, Google Venonat and tell me that that's not a good one. Venonat is not scary as hell. Oh, that's another one of my favorite Pokemon fan theories is that Venomoth was supposed to be a Venomoth was supposed to be the Caterpie Metapod evolution, and that Butterfree was supposed to be the Venonat evolution, and they switched them for some reason. I think that is actually plausible. Not like the other one. Some of them are like plausible, like that kind of makes sense. But that I actually believe that could have happened at some point. Like at some point, Butterfree and Venomoth got switched. Courtney says, okay, there are like 5 good bug Pokemon. There we go. 5's better than none. Oh, Joltik is adorable. There's the one in Sun and Moon that evolves into a bus. It evolves into one that looks like a bus. What is it called? It evolves into Charjabug. But what's the one right before that? Oh, Grubbin. Yeah, Grubbin is cute. Copy image address. This is Grubbin. Yeah, so that one, and then it evolves into a bus, and the bus is cool too. I don't think it's as cute as There we go. Courtney's adding another one. Grubbin. Of course, see, here's the thing, Courtney, you're making these crazy statements about all types being good or bad, and then you got to walk it back. You can't, because you're just saying all this stuff out of nowhere. All bug Pokemon are bad, and then you're like, oh well, except for these 8. 8 is a lot. Oh, wow. Congratulations to Scyther, the Electabuzz, who killed his first Pokemon all by himself. Very nice job, Scyther. I love Moltres. Moltres is one of my favorite legendaries. Moltres is I actually have a portrait of the. It's big. It's like a 2x4 foot drawing of the Moltres Pokemon card that my dad drew me when I was like 8. Oh, I love Pinsir. Pinsir grew on me. I used to think that Pinsir was scary. But now I like Pinsir and also like Scyther. I like all the bugs. Not all the bugs. I like a lot of the bugs. I like what's the ladybug? There's two that are like one of them looks like a ladybug and then the other one looks like if a ladybug was anthropomorphized. Yeah, Ladybug. Ladybug and Ledian. Or... Yeah. Oh, Thundershock, duh. We got that critical hit stab damage going on. Or that super effective stab damage. Although when you're working with Thundershock, it's not stellar, even so. Yeah, I was going to. Trillion to Beast Coast says Vikavolt carried me through Alolan Elite Four. And I had a Charjabug that I was very ready to turn into a Vikavolt. But Vikavolt is not as strong as Electivire or Electabuzz. And I found an Elekid about halfway through the game and sort of jumped ship. Ledian does almost look like a Power Ranger. Ledian is very cool. Gay Snake World says all Pokemon are important except for Jinx. That's true. Jinx is not okay. Even though they tried to change Jinx to make it better. Courtney says, I love Jinx. Because Courtney always has to love the worst possible thing. Courtney loves Jinx. She has hair and a dress. But Jinx is a racist Pokemon, and that's why people don't like Jinx. Courtney says, y'all are racist to Jinx. She can sing and wear a bra. Why is that? Why? I don't understand. I mean, you might be right about all of the things that you said about Jinx. But why is that why you like Jinx? Listen, Courtney's black. If she wants to like the blackface Pokemon, the racist blackface Pokemon, I guess that's her prerogative. But, Courtney, you're wrong, and that's dumb, and you shouldn't. But you can. Courtney says she isn't in blackface. She's purple now. But it's still, I mean, they had to change her color because of how obviously racist it was. And then they are still just referencing the same thing. Like, they had to change it from black to purple. And then there's a lot of racist blackface, like, cartoons that also have, like, black caricatures with purple skin. So it's not, they still just changed it to another, maybe even not even less racist thing. Chad is talking about Mr. Popo now. Yeah, also did not. I mean, I was like an adult when I realized that Mr. Popo was a racist caricature because it's like I just didn't know. I didn't know what it was referencing. So I don't think it's like, I think a lot of people don't realize until really late that it is. And that's just because they like we're far past that being like a common stereotype that you see everywhere all the time. And so we just see the references to the stereotype. And so it's like we don't know what it means unless someone tells you. Courtney, I don't know why you're out here defending, or at least partially defending, Jinx and Mr. Popo. What is your goal here? I don't understand what your motivation here is. Courtney says, if a piece of cheese is spoiled, would you throw out the block of cheese? No, I wouldn't, but I would cut out the part that was spoiled, which neither Dragon Ball Z or Jinx did. Like, they didn't change what was racist about them. So it's just like, well, I'm not going to throw away the whole block, so I'm just going to have this partially spoiled cheese. Let's not talk about skinning characters. That's not fun to do. Malachi says Dragon Ball sucks, and Snake Eater says Dragon Ball is good. I have a surprise. It sucks and also is good. It is both. It's both of them. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho is excellent. It is super good. And if you want your Yu Yu Hakusho to have some Dragon Ball Z in it, just watch the last season. That's what it is. Courtney, no one wants to play this game with you. Stop it. Nice. I found a twisted spoon. Lucky guess. Yeah, I don't know if I like Hunter x Hunter more than I like Yu Yu Hakusho, but it's definitely like they're both one of my favorite shows of all time, like bar none. Courtney, there is no New York arc in Hunter x Hunter. I think that you're thinking about maybe JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, they do. Okay, yeah, they go to York, New City. Good. Okay, that's. You think it's bad until then? That's like the worst season. All right, Courtney, I'm timing you out because I don't like that everything you're saying is what the conversation is about. So I'm annoyed that everything you're saying is what we're talking about. So I'm just timing you out. All right, we got to get through. We got to get this monkey. Let's figure it out. Season a punch attack. Not going to work. There we go. All right. Love to fast forward Wobbuffet fights, but it's still effective. I want to keep battling. Alright, I think I can handle this. I'm going to gamble with Mirror Coat. Ah, shit. I fucked up. There we go. I'm worried about a critical hit. If you're... I wasn't... That's why I'm using the Hyper Potion. Just too strong. Yeah. That's what they say. That's what they tell me. Ooh, Hitmontop. That's fun. Hitmontop is very cool. Two times. See, that's what I hate about... That's what I fucking hate about Fury Swipes. I feel like I always get hit 5 times, but when I use it, I only hit twice. I just always feel like it's not... It works better for everyone, for, like, the NPCs. Oh, there. Press the wrong buttons. What am I doing? Do a quick run back to the Pokemon Center. Yep. There we go. All right, this might be dangerous. This could be really, really dangerous. I am often labeled as the scariest and cruelest guy in Team Rocket. I urge you not to interfere with our business. I thought this was... Bugcatcher Veronica. I thought this was going to be Executive Proton. Yeah, it randomizes names and titles. It's pretty funny. All right, this hit 5 times. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Maybe it's because I don't ever use Fury Swipes as a move, and that's why it feels like it always sucks. Ooh, it used Detect. It identified me. Or it protected itself. Oh, it's Foresight. Identifies. Sick. Ooh, Regice. This is gonna be a toughie. You know, I'm gonna try Wobbuffet right out of the gate. That's how it goes. That's what it goes like. Oops. All right, well, I'll just have to use special attacks, I guess. That's fine, I can do that, I can handle that. Pretty soon, by the end of this, I'm gonna be able to fucking take like 2 turns in a row. It's just gonna keep reducing its own speed. All right, this is it. I'm gonna risk just for fun. I'm gonna use Swift. For a kid to be this good, I didn't see it coming. Thanks, Veronica. Wow, they gone. Oh, and now Kurtz all of a sudden is better. Sorry, just as there's no more work to do, Kurt's all of a sudden feeling pretty okay. Huh. Nice fastball, got it. Yeah, the music is not that bad sped up. I think it's because it doesn't speed it up as much. All right. Does anyone know which turns into what? I used to know this, but it's been forever. Jesus Christ. Bulbapedia has so much info on it that it is sometimes impossible to actually find the info you're looking for. I can't find a list on either Kurt's page or the Apricorn page. Maybe it's on the Pokeball page. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I have yellow. I did find it. It is not in a nice list form, though. Oh my god, this sucks. How is this organized so poorly? Jesus Christ. It, like, just doesn't even have the yellow one on here. There we go. Thanks, SarahB.net. You got it. Yellow Apricorn is a moon ball that works better on Pokemon that evolve with a Moonstone. That sounds really low use case. Green Apricorn is a friend ball. Pokemon Space Happiness is 200 instead of 70. That sounds pretty useful, I guess. Pink, the love ball. Works better in Pokemon of the opposite gender. That's lame. That's a lame ball. Heavy ball works. Heavy Pokemon are easier to catch. Okay, I don't want to do any of these right now, really. So I guess I'll do the. Heavy ball for if I see another legendary. Yeah, there was no list on the Kurt page or the Apricorn page. There wasn't a page for Apricorn balls, and the page for Pokeball only had 3 of them, and they weren't in any sort of like easily readable list. It was pretty much a nightmare. Uh-oh. This could be really bad. I was not prepared for this. Is it true the Team Rocket have returned? What? You beat them? Ha, quit lying. Are you serious? Then let's see how good you are. It's me, Antoinette. Fisher Antoinette. Oh, it's Nurse Ant this time. Nurse Antoinette. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, boy. All right. Courtney says, oh, I'm not banned. Courtney, yeah, you were only banned for 4 minutes. Courtney says, oh, I'm not banned anymore. I'm still angry and will never forgive Keith until I forget. That's fine. Here, listen, you just can't control the chat by saying wild things that everybody has to disagree with. It ruins the flow. Okay, that's fine. Detect is a good one because it will become less effective as it goes on, right? I'm pretty sure it won't hit every time. Wait, but it knew. I said I used Encore on it. What happened? This is bad. I feel like I might not ever be able to hit this thing. Oh, detect blocks Encore. I thought that it said that it failed. Should be using Swift. I thought I could get it in one hit. That's why I was doing this. Come on with the detect. Alright, finally I'm high enough level where Sonic Boom isn't going to be a big deal, which is great news. Alright, this is going to be a tough one. Just a note that I'm pretty sure that Yanmega is going to be its least... the lowest level Pokemon. This is kind of a tough one. Happy birthday, Shockster. Keep trying to give Wobbuffet a chance, but this is not a very Wobbuffet friendly fight. One and done. So that's the psychic way. Doduo, okay, here we go. This is it. This is time for How Come to Shine. Ooh, is Tri-Attack is a special attack, right? Oh, it doesn't know that yet, probably. Because it's Doduo, not Dotrio. Okay, Pursuit super effective. That's tough, but still. Now that, I believe, is a physical attack. I'm going to have to look it up. I'm not going to take a chance on this. Category physical. Got it. Counter. Yeah, that's the strength of Wobbuffet, is having so much health that that it can lose, that doing double damage really does a lot of damage. Quicksim says Nuzlocke Wobbuffet feels like the ultimate play with Fire Switch. Yeah, it really does. It has never stopped feeling like that. I hate the weak. Pokemon trainers, it doesn't matter who or what. I hate to see them hanging around. That goes for Team Rocket, too. They think they're big and tough as long as they're in their group, but get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. You won't be an exception if you get in my way. Come on. You won't be an exception if you get in my way. Bougie Vampire says the rival was pretty edgy in this gen. Yeah, they really went all out with this one because, like, he's like a thief, right? He steals stuff. He stole the Pokemon. Everything he has, he stole. And then he's so, like, fucking self-righteous about it. All right, so Bugsy's in there. I definitely cannot take Bugsy yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch a Pokemon from the forest. And then I'm going to go for the night, and while I'm gone, I'm going to do some what's it called? Grinding. I'm gonna grind a little bit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's try it. And I luckily have a fastball, Pokeball that makes it easier to catch fast Pokemon. No, because it'll run. It'll run. Oh, wait. I don't know if my Wobbuffet has Shadow Tag. I don't know if it does. Let me check. Good call. Thank you for reminding me. But I don't think it has Shadow Tag. I think it... Oh, it does. Prevents foe from escaping. Very, very good. Gay Steakhouse says, how is this possible? I know, I'm getting, like, so many legendaries. Oh, man. Oh, Wobbuffet only has Shadow Tag. Okay. The reason I thought was, oh, maybe it doesn't count with, because I'm pretty sure that Lugia Whirlwinded Wobbuffet, and I thought that Whirlwind was prevented by Shadow Tag. But I could be wrong, and also it might not have even been Wobbuffet, so. I should probably just try the fastball, right? Pokeball, fastball. Probably don't even try to damage it, although Wobbuffet would be the one to do it, right? With counter or something. Shadow Tag does not stop Roar Whirlwind, okay. Got him. I got it. I got it right, you. The rain clouds, it carries, let it fire thunderbolts at will. They say that it descended with lightning. Just call him Electabuzz. See, now here's the bummer. I do now have an Electabuzz and a Raikou. But that's fine. Cal says, please name it Raichu. I would, but I already have an Electabuzz named Scyther. All right. That's a good ending. Ilex Forest is what this is called. Properties, disqualified areas, Ilex Forest. All right, so you know what this means, though. I can catch no more Pokemon. Technically, according to my rules, I can box Egg, and I can box Scyther because they were gift Pokemon. So I technically could catch 2 more. I won't because I can't put them in the box. Or maybe I can. I have to think about it. Maybe I can have 8 Pokemon because I have the 2 gifts. But my party's full, so we're getting close to the point where I can't catch any more Pokemon. If you haven't been watching and you haven't read the rules on the side, like if you didn't watch the first episode where I explained everything, I made a custom Nuzlocke rule. No Pokemon may be kept in the box to the exception of NPC gifts. Yeah, so I guess that's pretty clear. So I can put Electabuzz in there, and I can put whatever hatches from the egg in there, but I can't put anything else in there. Original Rail says, isn't the point to not put any Pokemon in prison? But if you get given a Pokemon, then you can't, like, be like, okay, well, I have to release someone now. So that's, like, my one out is... my one out is gift. Which is, like, what? There's, like, 3 in the whole game. So it's not, like, a huge boon to me, I don't think. Egg, by the way... It will hatch soon, so next time, another egg Pokemon. Oh, shit. I bet all the eggs that I make, even at the daycare, will be random. That will be pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to save the state. Come back next time to see Raikou in action and to see what that egg is going to be. I do want to real quick look at Raikou's moves. I might end up putting Electabuzz in the box because Raikou is the same type. But having, what's the worst that could happen? Having 2 Thunder Pokemon. Oh, Bite and Leer. That's it. Okay. Bummer, but... Oh, it would suck if it doesn't learn anything. Let's see. Because some legendaries, like, don't learn anything early on because you can only catch it, like, at level 50 or whatever. Or 40, maybe, for Raikou. Learn by leveling up. Okay, so it'll learn Thunder Shock in 2 levels. It'll learn Roar, Quick Attack, Spark, Reflect, Crunch, Thunder Fang, Discharge, Extrasensory, Rain Dance, Calm Mind, and Thunder at level 85. A little late in the game for Thunder, but that's fine. Thunder, by the way, fucking sucks as a move. Oh, wait, this is just Generation 7, so I should check Generation 2. How do I do that? How do I check Generation 2? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it'll learn Thunder Shock at 11, Roar, Quick Attack, Spark, Reflect, Crunch, and Thunder at level 71. I cannot believe that they nerfed Thunder. It's crazy. It's crazy that they would nerf Thunder. It was totally fine. Thunder, by the way, it used to have 120 power and 70% accuracy, and they nerfed it to 110% power and 70 accuracy. Same thing with Blizzard, which is nuts. 70 accuracy is really low, especially when you've got stuff like Flamethrower and Psychic that are 100 accuracy and 90 power. Or Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's the same way. So it's like you're gaining 20% power but losing almost half your accuracy. It's crazy. It's dumb. It's so dumb. Anyway, bye. Oh, I want Gen 4. Oh, it's Gen 4. Okay, good point. Gen 4 is pretty much the same, except it also learns... Crunch, Thunder Fang, Discharge, Extrasensory, Thunder at 85. Yeah, so it was 85. And then it learns Rain Dance and Calm Mind. All right. Join it next time, I guess. No, I guess. I'm serious. Join it next time. Go to Content Burger. Subscribe to the channel. Come on, guys. Give me a fucking break. Subscribe to the channel. Go to contentburger.biz. Subscribe to the Patreon. Pretty please. Could you for me, please? Thank you for watching. Bye.